And providing that everything worked out fine, there's the thing. And there it is. All right.
You're streaming.
I am. Also, your scream got choked out by whatever audio. I don't know if it was the clean audio thing or if it was Discord.
It was probably Discord.
But hello, everybody. Welcome back to a stage production that you can attend to for free with unlimited seating, but you get what you pay for. Tonight's production is going to be a continuation of Virtue's Last Reward, the second game in the Zero Escape series, and I am here with a co-commentator.
Hello, I'm Chris. Welcome.
That didn't work.
Well.
Oof.
Yeah. Hi. I'm Chris Master 4.
I just called.
That's who I actually am.
I just called Luna the sheep, just because she reminds me so much of fucking Haru. Oh well, that's fine.
I mean, that is a fair assumption to make.
Yeah. Also, I've been role-playing back and forth with this Haru account, so it's been on my mind. Special Valentine's Day thing. It's actually funny. Well, intros first. Yes. This did the curtain will rise on our heroes' misadventures yet again soon, but we're just gonna shoot the shit for a minute or so. See if anybody wants to pop in. I'm sure that no, Chelsea's for 3 houses, not this one. Which, by the way, that's actually a very good segue. I apologize about Friday. Friday was an unplanned cancellation.
Yeah, it was.
Without getting into too much detail because it's personal matters and I have no right to talk about it. Two of our group had to duck out from the group call itself, let alone the stream. So we couldn't do 3 houses this past rotation. Hopefully we'll have better luck this week. But
hopefully, yes.
That being said, hopefully I'll have better luck with just any stream in general that I'm doing. Because last week was a fucking train wreck when it came to streams. God damn.
Jeez.
Oh. That being said, last Wednesday, I took a little bit of a deviation from my normal stream schedule to stream part 1 of the Triangle Strategy prologue demo. And it was pretty good. Pretty good. It seems that, like, the majority of you guys agree. There were a couple of you that disagreed, and if that was the case, I would love to know your reasoning in the comments, but yeah, no, it was pretty good, and I'm definitely going to go back and finish up that prologue demo at some point. But that won't be this week, I can tell you that. Realistically, I could do it again on Wednesday and just finish that up, but Wednesdays have always been a coin toss in terms of what the fuck if a stream is happening or not, because for some reason Phoenix Wright just can't hold my motivation. I have random bouts of motivation for Phoenix Wright. Huh?
Your Wednesday is my Thursday.
Yeah, seriously. Except that the curse is me. I am the curse.
You are your own curse.
I am, and also just the end to my...
You're not the hype.
Oh.
Oh.
That, and it's also the end to my technically not work week, but like the days in a row that I have working. So I'm usually very tired by that point.
I do not blame you.
Yeah, hopefully more 3 houses this week. Maybe the triangle strategy prologue demo. If not, then it'll be a normal streaming week. There's not gonna be anything Thursday. And I have, actually, that is, without getting into too much, last week I did find myself with some time, so I have started editing that thing in the background that I keep alluding to that was between Chris, Pooja, and myself. It is still going to take a bit. We have 10 full recorded sessions of it, and I only got through 3 of it. So it is still going to take a bit, but it is being worked on. And on the heels of that, that means that Chris Sales might be returning at some point, because that'll be off my chest, but it's you know, one step at a time. Any really important stuff before we start, Chris?
Nope.
Cool. You think you're gonna stream on Saturday?
I should be able to.
Okay.
My day off was supposed to be this Wednesday, but then my manager said, "Hey, I fucked up the schedule, so you want Friday off?" I'm like, "All right."
Oh, you have Friday off. Oh, good shit. Good shit right there.
Yes.
Now, if only Pooja could get Friday off, then it would be even better. But anyway,
yeah, no, let's just stream in the afternoon. Afternoon Fire Emblem stream. Or Fire? Yeah, it will be Fire Emblem. But it's Friday.
Porque no los dos.
Okay, Fire Emblem and Pokemon stream on Friday.
No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I meant streaming both in the afternoon and in the evening, but
well, that'd be a lot of streaming for at least for Pooja. Do you know that there was behind the scenes there was a Earthbound session that lasted almost 7 hours, and my God, Pooja cannot last that long recording anything. Let's put it at that.
Right. I don't know, I've stuffed my face with enough popcorn. Just my headphones here, because of course the audio is slightly different. It's either that or my ears are just not accustomed. So, last time was weird.
God, it was. Well, to be fair, a lot of this game is weird, but like, yeah, yesterday was especially very
I'm saying,
weird.
even for this game, last time was weird. We thought that. Well, first off, we came back after a 3-week hiatus, only to find a British fucking robot that came to life through our who was also Lord Needy, and
British robot Lord Nerder.
Which I guess that fucking gag is being taken over to this week.
I mean, there's always some tie to the Fire Emblem series in some way.
No, you're right. So we talked about kind of how the inner system works, especially with the golems, whatever. And just as he was about to, he meaning Gollum, the actual robot that we were talking to, not confusing at all, was about to tell us something, Zero Jr. is just like, and just emergency override shut him down.
Just went all hyperlink blocked on us.
Yeah. Then we went through the game as usual. We thought that Luna was going to betray us. She did not.
She never does. We need to learn that she will never betray. And then the moment she does, I'll be like, I should have noticed.
Yeah. but unfortunately, her lack of betrayal led to her death.
Mm.
And expanded the fucking timeline.
Yeah, it did.
So we're actually about to do another one of the escape rooms, but we quickly went back and went to the betray option for that specific round 2. And ow! Never betray Luna.
Never.
Not just because betrayal is bad, but because you are going to feel like a piece of shit.
Luna is precious.
Yeah.
Luna never did anything wrong.
Yeah. And then Tenmyoji fucking knocked us out and walked out with Quark because Quark wound up having 9 points. Again, the scenario shift that I said would be super stupid happened. What a surprise. So yeah, a lot happened, and a lot is going to happen in this one too, if the flowchart has anything to say about it.
That is correct.
And it does.
Absolutely.
We might actually get a 3rd round, it looks like. No, we did. Wait, hold on. Yeah, there's only one other time that we got to a 3rd round, and that was when we got the Tenmyoji ending.
Yes. Yeah. So far, anyway, because we still have no idea what those other 2 pathways lead to.
I was just speaking from our own personal playthrough. Yes.
Right.
Also, Pooja has been following this series in the background. A creator that both her and Chris watch, Lucajin, is playing through 999 right now. And it is always funny to enter into a call with Pooja and just hear her most recent experience with 999.
Yeah. And now that'll never happen again.
I thought she was just gonna go ahead and watch the endings on her own.
She already did.
Oh, okay.
That was what I mentioned the other day. She was upset that Lucajin ended her episode the way it did, so she went to go and finish it, and then on that same timeline also watched the end of the game and all of the other lead ups toward that. So,
but that's still hours of footage.
Yep, that's what she did for 4 hours.
God damn. All right, fair enough. Well, is she gonna wait for Luca to do this game too, or she's just gonna?
I don't know.
All right.
We shall see.
All right, so we're in the security office right now. You're being thrown in by Kay last minute, by the way, because we were waiting for the 3rd grouping to show up, and we're just like, we're not leaving them behind. And Kay's like, I'm sorry, but I can't allow that, and toss us into the chromatic doors.
Kay is I don't know how to feel about him half the time, because there are times where he clearly is like good and has good intentions, but then, you know, shady as fuck. Like extremely shady as fuck.
I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck his motivations are. Like, that's where I'm stuck. It's like, what exactly are you trying to do? Anyway, we're here with Phi.
Yeah.
Because, as I said, Luna died. And that was going to be our 3rd member in this grouping. So, as usual, kind of just working a rotation here. Oh boy. Looks like we've got... Oh, also, did you check the stream and make sure we're bounced?
I did not check the stream. Hang on. You know, it would help if there was actual dialogue.
Can you just go back in the stream?
I could. We're good.
Alright, cool. Looks like we've got 9 switches. Of course. Of course there are 9 of them.
Of course there are. There's a little thunderbolt icon up there. Up here, rather. I guess these is a bunch of power switches.
They're all red. Does that mean they're all off?
But you try and flip some of them.
Okay.
You hear something? What? You hear me go, okay?
Yeah, I did. Kind of a starting up sound. I know what these switches are for. Anyway, now that everything's on and we're siphoning electricity from this place. Some binders.
That power bill's going to be high.
Damn, I can't understand a word of this. Looks like some kind of code. All these binders are like that. Shoot. Whoa. Well, I found the password screen.
Well then.
Hey, I just rubbed it a little and it turned on.
I don't think the rest is going to be that easy, though. Look at the screen.
Everything's an innuendo.
Everything.
There's a password input field in the center of the screen. Well, that's it. Game over.
Game over, man. Game over. Game over, Scoob.
That's what I think of every time that line is said. It's just Shaggy.
Jeez. Hey, that's a big screen. Blank though.
I don't think the power's on. Then turn it on. Dang it. Let's see if my hunch was correct. Oh my god, it was.
It's the speakers.
Speakers.
Yeah, they look pretty normal. So, all right. So you gotta.
Sorry.
Jeez.
The music in this area is pretty good.
It's fine. I was gonna make a mere old, outdated Among Us reference. So it's fine.
So we got inside of an A-B room. Got the floor B warehouse, the floor A warehouse. We have the Golem
We have
Bay.
Simon Says in the middle right.
Yeah, we have the Golem Bay. We have the entertainment, the rec room. We have the pantry. We have one of the crew quarters. We have the infirmary, and we have the lounge.
Are you sure that's at the treatment center?
What, here?
Yeah.
No. The treatment center is the one with the 3 pods.
Yeah, I thought that would be on the other corner.
What, this one? Oh, I see.
No, like,
no.
yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure this is the infirmary. Because remember the the Clover ending? When we found the pile of dead bodies and it was from this perspective?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay. You're right.
These are from security cameras. 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 These are from secur
I thought so.
Hey, what about Temioji, Clover, and Quark? Can you see them anywhere?
You can see just as well as I can. There's nobody there.
Unless these are looping footage, like this is looping footage, or a static shot. God, that would be that would be terrible.
My eyes. No D or K either.
Might as well take a good look at it, though. Damn, nothing. Well, we don't see fucking Kay's dead body on the floor here anywhere, so they must have gotten through the chromatic door.
Must have, yeah. Or something.
A yellow chair sits before me.
Unless K was secretly zero the whole time.
God damn it, another one? This one's the same.
Which...
Sorry, what?
I say half joking. Oh, you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Well, so I say that half jokingly, but then I'm like really thinking about it. And if K is zero and he's supposed to be like a like-minded, you know, face, the same face as Sigma, then wouldn't that mean that we're tied to zero as well?
Yeah,
in some way?
It would.
If that hypothetical, you know, checks out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I still don't know what to do with the information on the Sigma is just underneath zero. If this is like an alternate timeline Sigma that had to go undercover to make sure the game ran smoothly or whatever it is. Oh, that would be kind of cool, actually. It's like the game fucking failed.
Kind of like 7.
Yeah, the game fucking failed, so I'm gonna go back in time as another player to make sure the game actually works. Dang.
That would be very interesting.
This one's the same. I barely touched it and it's ready to go.
Yeah, it's showing the same thing too.
And this one as well. This one switched on just like the other two.
Looks like it.
Red, yellow, blue. Red, yellow, that's green. Never mind. Wonder what this is.
Unless you're colorblind. Dunno. Looks like a machine of some kind.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Why is it I looked down at my phone and see Vinesauce has gone live. Splort.
Yeah, I also see that.
Vinny, why are you splorting?
Vinny.
Binty, please.
Binty, please.
Okay, sorry. Back to this stream.
All right, we got some honeycombs in here. Hourglass with red sand. Woo-wee! An hourglass. Looks like the sand inside is red.
One thing's engraved on the top. Looks like the number 4.
4? What the heck does that mean?
We given purpose of what? Not we. Well, given the purpose of most hourglasses, I guess it means it's a 4-second clock. In other words, it'll take 4 seconds for all the sand to run through after you flip it.
How about the yellow? 11. 11. An hourglass full of yellow sounds. It has 11 cards onto its top. Okay. Do you think this does something?
It looks weird, but I'm pretty sure it's just shelves.
A set of shelves made up of 8 hexagons.
There are triangles wedged in between the hexagons. I don't know if that means anything, but because you're mentioning it, I think it's probably going to mean something.
Probably. A sofa.
Seems perfectly normal.
Safe.
I almost didn't see the glass table at first, so I thought the safe was just floating.
Yeah, the amazing floating safe.
Listen, something supernatural in the fucking Zeroscape universe, never.
Leon? Is this a lion?
Is he eating the sun?
Whoa, what's it got in its mouth?
Some kind of button, right? Is that a button? It almost looks like a fucking candlestick shoved in its mouth.
It looks like a wax seal.
Like a very long cylindrical wax seal.
I can barely make it out, but I think there's something carved onto its surface.
A sun?
Wait, so is this lion eating this? Oh my god, we're finally on the same page.
Yeah. I want you to know, I saw the moment that Discord said, no, we're not going to have you speak anymore. As I was doing the yell. I saw when the green stopped. Whatever. Right now, we need to focus on getting out of here. I'm going to push that button. That okay?
Yeah, sure. Whoa! The lights turned off.
Guess that's a light switch.
Alright, what, oh! Oh!
I see. I see.
The color palettes are swapped, alright.
They are. It's really neat.
Something glowing underneath this chair?
No?
Floating in the darkness, a yellow chair simply exists. Oh, whoa, hey!
Edsmas, I do big up. That is what they say.
It almost sounds like people trying to talk in reverse.
That was the point, yeah.
Just scramble? Like, do we have to unscramble the letters here? There are letters on the front of the step, underneath the blue line. They say, as de best. There are letters on the front of the step, underneath the green line.
ADGB.
Yeah, that's what it says. There are letters on the front step underneath the yellow line. They say Sguntuknit.
Oh my god. No, I totally know what that is. Someone really likes fucking SGDQ in New York City. That's what it is.
Why?
The fucking speed.
Give me a sec.
That wasn't a legitimate answer, by the way.
Hi. Yes. Sorry. My DoorDash driver
Hello.
got lost.
Oh. Oh.
My Uber Eats driver got lost.
Oh. Huh.
Ah. Christ almighty.
Anyway, I don't know if you heard what I said.
No.
Basically, I was making a joke about how the third set of letters is totally someone's really a fan of the stream SGDQ that so happens in New York City because it's SGDQNY.
Good. There are letters on the front of the step underneath the cyan line. They say Tisk.
Tisk.
There are letters on the front step underneath the magenta line. They say Zyklopal. There are letters on the front step underneath the red line. Okay, they're not actually going to comment on it. It just exists, apparently.
No, because they're probably actually saying the letters, but you know it's funnier to imagine they're just going, "Oh, you ever heard of Tisk?"
Tisk. Green line.
Tisk or Tazg?
ADGB. Password input field. Looks like a login screen.
I think we need to input a password.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Well, I definitely.
Dang it.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be too easy. Like we're this far down. I feel like that would just be a cop out response if that was just it.
Damn it, what the hell is the password?
A green chair, huh?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Don't you forget about me.
Hold on, we had cyan, magenta, and just, is that straight up red?
That's right.
Yeah. Dang
Which,
it.
I mean, this is going back to the chromatic,
That's exactly what I was thinking. Excuse me.
Characters. So what's probably gonna have to happen is that we got to take whatever characters or whatever colors match up with the right color.
Yep.
And then unscramble the letters.
That's exactly what. Yes. Yes, we're on the same page.
Yes.
Yes.
Neat.
Yes.
Yes. Mystery Dungeon will continue, I swear.
Don't swear on my account.
Totally swear.
Totally swear.
Because it's totally my call whenever that happens. Totally.
Yep, totally.
You know, my series, totally.
Anyway.
Anywho.
So, what the fuck in this combination makes green? That would be blue and purple.
Blue and yellow. Blue and
the
yellow.
fuck? Blue
What do you mean
purple is
blue and
brown.
purple?
Blue and purple is brown. Okay, so blue and yellow. What do you mean blue and purple? Of course, this one has to be the fucking mismatch of letters.
I mean, a lot of them are.
B, E, Q, and Y. Well, there's already a problem because there's a Q in there. A, M. Now. No, I'm making noises, I think.
Right.
Way too many letters to unscramble without a hint. Nothing else appeared, did it?
I don't think so. I didn't see anything.
What about for yellow?
Yellow? Well, it's a primary color, but I don't remember what combines to make it.
Yeah, because didn't we have a yellow door? Did we have a yellow door?
In this one, I thought we had every different color. So we had like the magenta, cyan, and
Right, for the first warehouse, and then the second warehouse we had the primary colors. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think the primary colors happened after on the third go around.
Huh. Okay.
I could literally double check, to be honest.
And then for red. I don't think we have the color capacity to be able to make anything that would have been, well, anything but green. Unless, no, we did have a red door.
I'm doing that thing called looking back in the stream.
Right. Hey, check it out. It's all lit up.
Yeah, pretty colorful.
You think it's a hint?
Maybe.
And shapes are different colors.
Oh! No, wait, yeah. Shit. Red and green make yellow.
Okay.
I'm looking at the color wheel right now because I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, red and green make yellow, blue and green make cyan, and blue and red make magenta.
Red and green. So, EB. And
I gotta remember, it's not going off of like Roy G. Biv, it's going off of specifically RGB. And how that color wheel system works. Ah, brain.
And what was it for
Brain
red?
did a dumb.
What was the color combination for red?
You mean for magenta?
Red.
There is no. There's no combination that makes red.
Well, then we've encountered a problem. Because the third chair is red.
Unless you have like maybe magenta and yellow? Maybe? Because they both stem from red.
Yeah, magenta and yellow make red.
Well then. That's weird, but it makes sense, I guess, if you look at the wheel.
From just the quick search that I put up, because it removes the green and the blue.
Yeah, and both of their main colors is red in them, so I figured just combining them would turn them back into its main color. Kind of like a reversal effect.
Mm-hmm.
Did the game ever disclose that you could make the primary RGB or RGB colors if you combine the complementary colors together? Because I don't think the game ever told us that we could do that.
Technically, because it was the second set of doors. The second set of doors we had cyan, magenta, and whatever the fucking third color was.
Yellow.
Just yellow?
Yes. Because, I mean, well, they did tell us about, like, combining the red, blue, and green to get cyan, yellow, and magenta, but, I don't know if they ever mentioned that combining cyan, yellow, and magenta together could get red, blue, and green. Like, just the inverse.
Right. Well, yeah, I don't have an explanation for that. Even so. Even if I have all the letters written down that combine, I still have absolutely no idea how to unscramble it. Like, there's no theme or anything, you know? Like, nothing to hop off of.
I mean, there's gotta be something.
And this is assuming this is what we're supposed to do.
Right.
And then we also have this. We also have these. These and the inverse.
I have a feeling that that's gonna come into play once we solve the chair problem.
Okay.
That's my best bet anyway.
For me to see anything. Lying on the wall is a button with the sun on its mouth. I'm gonna turn the lights on, okay?
Yeah, do it.
All right. Wonder what happens if we turn. Okay, so there's no point. I thought there was a specific combination of screens that maybe we can turn on that would do something.
I mean, why would they not have that? I have a feeling maybe that might have to be put into play at some point, because why just make us turn all the turn on all the switches, and then what? Like, we could still turn them back off.
Right.
But my question is, like, what information would we get about? Why is the cough coming back up? What information could we get out of not having certain cameras on?
Right. Password screen, password screen, password screen.
What about that giant TV up there?
Blank.
Yeah, nothing at all.
That answers that question. All machine. No idea what it does. Hopefully nothing bad.
Hmm. I guess we gotta try.
I was trying to put off the unscrambling.
Yeah, I think we have to try and unscramble.
Okay.
So green is blue and red. No, blue and yellow.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the top one and the third one.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder.
What do you wonder?
I wonder if there's like a site where you can plug in letters and then just shuffle it over and over again.
You turned on your cave.
What? Oh, god damn it! Cause voice mod is a fickle bitch. I have a slightly complicated command series of command inputs, and yet it ignores all of them and just goes for the last letter.
Rips.
It should work. It shouldn't go back to the cave now. But I did find our letter shuffler.
Okay.
Oh, there might be different words actually out of this. There might be multiple words.
Okay. So this is just for the first one that you're doing right now.
For the green, yeah.
Okay.
Just reshuffling letters and seeing if I can find anything from it.
Have you come across any sort of word yet?
I've gotten like my and.
Okay, but it has to use the entirety of the letter format, right?
Well, I'm picking out words in the set. Like some words are coming out of me shuffling it over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
The 3 S's is throwing me off.
The Q is throwing me off.
Yeah, that Q. Means... Unless we have to, like, take those letters and then, like, fine-tune what letters we get out of it, or... Oh, wait, hang on. Or if there's, like, the same letters between both. No, that doesn't work.
Like, each combination has such a weird, at least one, like, really weird letter. Like, we have the Q in the first one, we have the J in the second one, and we have the Z in the third one.
It almost makes them stand out in some way.
Hmm.
Trying to think. So, did you just like plug in the password from the chair color at all?
Wait a minute, just like straight out?
Yeah. Like,
No,
you
I
know,
didn't
for the
try
green
that.
chair, put in the green password. The green one's ADGB. Because I swear, if that's all it is, and we're just overthinking it, I'm gonna be upset. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Did it work?
We're fucking overthinking it. Yeah, I guess so. Good job.
Yeah, cakewalk.
Yeah. Did you see this icon? The one in the upper left corner?
Yeah.
Ah,
we're gonna-
that's where the hexagons come in.
We're gonna put a hold on that for a second. What was red? What was yeah.
Where was the last one? The Timgyovgg. So TMJYUVGJ.
YUVGJ. Yeah.
YUVGJ. Saying those letters almost makes it sound like you're trying to, like, ask someone a question.
Ha! This one's done too.
Same result as before. And another icon in the top corner.
And what was yellow?
Yellow was SGDQNY. That there's no way that that's not a reference to SGDQ though. There's no way that's not.
Hourglass icon.
Ah. Good. That's all of them then. Oh, well done.
Would it really kill you to take that disdain down like 10%?
Yes.
Well,
Look at the corner of the screen. Well, you did ask, Sigma.
yeah. An icon. Is this icon supposed to be an hourglass?
Touch it and find out.
Right. Determine the value in seconds for each hourglass and fill in the blanks. The value is a single-digit number, place a 0 before it.
We only have 2 hourglasses though, don't we?
Yeah. What?
Well, maybe the hexagons will help us find more of the hourglasses?
Never. Damn it. I don't know how the fuck to do this.
What are you talking about? This is a cakewalk. You just have to see how many seconds each of those hourglasses counts and enter those numbers in at the bottom of the screen. With the inflections I'm using.
I know that, I just... It's not letting me back out!
Oh. I guess we have to now.
How much was the red sand for?
I don't remember. I remember the yellow sand was 4. One of them was 11. Unless that was the other one. That was the red sand.
Right.
I just remember the yellow sand was 4.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. There's 2 pips in the blue, in the red. There's 3.5. What? Oh no, there's. Is that supposed to be 3.5 or 4 pips? Or is each like little? Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, for fuck's sake! Is each little rectangle supposed to be a pip? In which case, the red would be 4.
No, I think there is 2 in there. I think there's 2 in there. There's 3 in blue.
Or what about
4.
that? That's exactly what's throwing me off.
It's like an optical illusion. Oh, it's 3. Oh, okay. So there's 2 pips equal 1, I think, if that's the case. Right?
Okay, but there's no decimal, like, option in this. It's just straight numbers.
Then you count them straight? Then maybe the hourglasses that we found don't mean anything?
I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that.
Right now, anyway.
Because look, even the green has an extra rectangle too.
Well, we obviously apparently have enough to solve this right now.
Clearly. I'm gonna go with. Okay, so that's 4, 2, 4, 6, 7 for the blue.
Can we check each individual one, or do we have to check when we're all done?
I think it has to be when we're all done. For the green, it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. For the yellow, it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 11 for the...
11.
The red was
And
4,
then-
the yellow was 11. That makes sense.
15. 15.
15? Are you sure?
15.
2, 4,
Yeah.
6, 8, 10. Yes.
So the red sand was 4? I could have sworn the yellow one was.
Alright. Ha! Totally got it.
I guess I was wrong again with my memory.
To be fair, we looked at it for what, half a second?
Yeah. Not bad.
There's another icon on the screen now.
Yeah, there is. Hey, look! The screen's changed.
Oh?
What? What the fuck?
What the fuck? What the fuck is this?
There's a different word on each one. I guess they're supposed to shuffle them around until they make a sentence.
Ow.
Well, look at the screen underneath them. Oh, that's where the... See, now it makes sense. That's where the fucking security screens come into play now.
Hmm.
We have to... Yeah, it's got the same words in 9 squares.
I'm supposed to use that console to move the words around.
That would be my guess.
Okay. Let's give it a shot then. It's not giving us a choice. Okay.
Well, it'll probably come into play with the screens later when we have to do that.
Okay, so me and everything has a period on the end of it, so those are ending. It's 2 sentences.
I will be everything.
I am all I am, all I am.
Yes. She knows you. She
No.
knows everything. I will be me.
You're missing.
I'm missing was.
I will.
It's also a statement, not a question. So I don't
Right.
think we're going to start with was or will.
Right. Okay, so was or will is out.
Also, I won't be next to knows because that's not how grammatically grammar works.
Right. That would be she knows. That has to be a combination.
Yeah. She knows.
She knows. She knows me. So if we do, is it a click and drag? It is a click and drag.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we could probably just click and drag along the way.
She knows me.
She knows I will be. She knows I will be everything. You was me. Yep. Shit. Oh.
She knows me. It's either I or you at the beginning.
You will be.
You will be.
I was.
See, this is throwing me off because if the period wasn't there, I would say like you will be everything I was.
That would make sense if was had the period.
Okay, I just had to make sure.
Well, it also seems like it's one of those things where we just have to keep moving it around until it automatically solves it, because it doesn't seem like there's a check option.
Well, everything's at the end there.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. Susie's online.
Susie's online.
Will you be... Oh!
Will you be everything? No. Will you...
Damn it.
Will you be... Yeah, no, it won't start with will or was, because...
Yeah, we already established that.
It's a statement.
You...
You will be me. She knows I was everything. What? What are you doing?
Yeah. There we go. She
was-
knows was I everything. No.
Damn.
Unless it's the other way.
She will be me. You knows I was everything.
No, not
She knows.
I'm saying just like flip the sentences.
She knows I. She knows I was everything. Will be. Will be me. You.
Be me, you. Wait.
Oh. Wait. Yeah. Wait. That could actually probably work. You will be me.
No. Be everything. She knows I was me. You will be everything. That technically that makes sense.
That almost makes sense as a sentence.
Me
I mean,
will
grammatically
be,
it makes
you
sense,
was,
but,
I
like-
know, see everything.
Oh my god.
The fuck do we get ourselves into? I was... It was me. She knows you'll be everything. No. Oh, was I me? It's specifically a period. They did that on purpose.
Yeah. Is there a way we can back out of this one, or is it not letting us?
Damn it, no dice.
Get a hold of
Fai's
yourself.
gonna kick us right back in.
I'm just counting on you.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, okay. No, we can.
We can't back out. All right.
And nothing. Unless, hold on. If I shut that down. Aha! Ah, okay. Huh, why wouldn't it work?
Maybe you don't need some of these words. Yeah, we need to try to make
you
the
think?
sentences without... Okay. So we need to make them one at a time.
Okay. So let's look at it at the big screen.
Yeah.
she knows me. I feel like she knows me is relevant.
Either she knows me or she knows everything.
She knows everything. Okay.
Because that's the only other one with a period.
That's true. Okay, so
This also could work off of the. This also could work off of a system where once we figure out one sentence, we don't need to use any of those letters anymore or words anymore for another sentence. So like it's only used once.
Okay, so she knows, or I know everything. No, that doesn't make sense. She knows everything
Because we don't know anything.
Also, I knows everything.
I knows everything.
So, she knows everything. That is the only one that would make sense with the everything period.
So let's try that one out then. So,
Okay,
we just need to get rid of
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7.
yeah, just essentially the entire left half.
Yeah.
Everything knows she. Ah, unneeded word. We didn't even read that.
Yeah.
Unneeded word should be erased. That makes sense.
Kill off.
Put it in the middle, maybe?
No.
Put it at the bottom? Oh!
Alright.
Alright.
Just as I predicted.
Yup. Yeah, looks like you got it. Good work.
Nothing's changed, though. Well, at least not here.
Well, I heard a noise.
So did I.
Yeah. Take a look at the screens up on the wall.
Oh, it's
Ah!
blue. It's blue.
Oh, hey, it's a secret password.
It's the secret one. Nice. This is...
Good work, Sigma. It's a soon. It's a sun moon star.
To the moon star.
Been waiting for this.
A new
All in the
safe
middle,
password,
too.
Huh?
Yeah, let's open it.
Let's not. Uh-oh. I found the safe password. So does that mean that screen is done? I just need to double check.
Well, they're all off right now, so. Why don't we try the rest of the letters and see what they... The rest of them probably also make a sentence.
So take out she knows everything and just do everything else?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
No,
I know. I just don't know what's where.
it was the bottom two and then the one up from that.
Okay, I didn't know if it swapped it. Yep, that's the only one I wanted to turn off.
Don't you love on-screen controller cursors?
Okay.
I was...
You will...
I will be what you mean.
Well, we also have these two screens as well. Remember, we have this. I wonder what
Yeah, we
this
never actually looked at that.
icon means.
No, there's only one way to find out, right?
Okay, on it. Change the colors in the correct to the correct ones by selecting the hexagons and triangles. Remember that you only have 4 moves to complete this puzzle. Okay.
Oh. So, all the hexagons are green and all the triangles were red. Pink.
There's also the other way around too.
Yeah.
So how does this work exactly? Oh, fuck me.
Oh, it's one of these.
All right. And we only have four moves to do it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's go with the... Okay. Let's go with the red hexagons or the pink hexagons and the green triangles first. So it'll be this. I'm thinking the other way. Fuck. There's that. There's this. There's... No.
You want the red hexagons and the green triangles?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
In 4 moves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought that was going to change these triangles as well. Apparently not. So it's triangle to hexagon only.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Almost. Okay.
Yeah, so it just hits the adjacent shape and not all like
Adjacent opposite shapes. So any hexagon, the triangle is touching, and then the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, that doesn't work. I noticed. Unless we do it the other way.
Wait. No,
What?
wait, you could have gotten hit the top hexagon and the bottom one.
Okay.
Oh, you figured it out. Not bad.
And my reward?
Ha. Nice try. Looks like Zero's got something for you, though.
You mean this new icon?
Right.
Hmm? What was that noise? Nothing happened on the screen.
Look up. The one over your head.
Huh? Oh, hey.
Oh,
That
hey!
was you. That's the other one.
I was you. Will be me.
Which means that this one would have been the secret password. We literally figured the secret password out on our own. And you know what? I'm proud of us. I was you. Okay. So I need 125 to be out.
But you doesn't end with a sentence, though.
You're right. It doesn't.
So that makes me think it's only part of it.
Well, we're gonna try it anyway. Just
Yes.
okay. Yeah, you're right.
No, wait. You didn't try the other lines. Like, maybe that's the first one, so let's try it up top.
Nope.
No.
No.
So we need more.
Yeah. Do the other one.
I've seen this icon before.
It's just like the one on the other side. That would mean. Yep. Oh, fuck
So now this
me.
one we have. So this one, just do the same thing you did the other one, and it's inversed. Right?
Nope. What was the result? Was it the green hexagons and the red triangles, or the other way around?
It was the green hexagons and red triangles.
All right, so we need the red hexagons and the green triangles. Okay. Okay, red hexagons, green triangles.
Which I almost thought the red hexagons and green triangle. Well, the setup is also different.
Oh, that's obnoxious. Okay.
Well, what about the upper middle triangle on the left? Oh no, never mind. Ignore me. Just 10 triangles.
We did this and this. They would all be almost there.
And then that's the thing, because I think the top middle hexagon and the bottom middle hexagon have to be hit at some point. To like for the center two triangle, like the three triangles up top and up on the bottom. But we got to get those side ones first. I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
I got it.
Yeah, yeah.
How do you like that puzzle?
It's too early to celebrate. Check your screen.
Your privilege.
Yeah, that too. Your white privilege.
You're
You got a new icon.
You're whiter than me. Fuck you.
Look at your hair. Clearly, you're whiter than me too. What are you doing? This is just like the other one. Look up, dumbass.
I was you. Will be me. Okay.
So to get the secret password, you would have to have taken the other 3 that weren't used.
Yep.
And then make something out of that. I see. We're just geniuses then. I was you, will be me. Do it from the top. Because I have a feeling that she will be everything is supposed to be on the bottom and then everything else is supposed to fit in the slots.
She knows everything, you mean? Yes.
Yeah. Nice work. Look. The screen change.
Yeah, it's a different password this time. Where the fuck did you find that bag of chips?
Listen, I don't need to tell you shit.
I'm fucking starving. Give me some of that.
No. Mine. It's a sun, moon, sun.
Sun, moon, sun.
Or I guess moon, sun, sun, depending on your orientation.
That is true.
You memorized it?
Yeah, I got this. It's almost like in a classroom. All right, did you write down everything that was on the board? I'm gonna erase it.
Oh God.
I'm gonna do it.
If you have it in the notes, I'm gonna erase it to write even more text.
Sun, moon, star.
Same safe as before. Probably opened the same way too.
We just need to plug in the right password.
Yeah. Give it a try. With the sun, moon, and star.
Sun, moon. Da-da-da. Excellent. It opens.
Yeah.
Yoink. Give me that secret file.
Give me that sweet, sweet lore we already know.
Or not.
I'm sorry, what?
Or not.
Nox's 10 Commandments?
Let me graffiti. Memento Mori. If the ninth lion ate the sun, it appears to have been written in some sort of weird paint. Memento Mori is a Latin phrase that translates roughly to remember death, mortality. Ninth, clearly referring to ninth, but seems to have been spelled wrong, likely on purpose. Why? Perhaps it's an anagram like the words on the wall in the floor A warehouse. If it is, what does it mean? So what does this one mean?
Because the other one was like two
men go comedy, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Hourglass. Yeah, we never actually wound up using the 4 or the 11-second hourglasses. The hourglass displayed in the background is actually a 4-second timer. It doesn't have much practical use, except maybe for really impatient people. If you're at a restaurant and waiting for your food to come out, for instance, hey, how long are you gonna make me wait? I already flipped to this hourglass 100 times. Technically, 100 times would only be 400 seconds, which is 6 minutes and 40 seconds. But saying 100 times is much more dramatic, and therefore much more likely to get a desirable response from the waitstaff.
Or getting kicked out.
Fuck yourself, game.
Or getting kicked out for being an asshole.
Seriously. Excuse me.
That's funny though. I think that would work.
Christ. Gentle points. These are a measure of how much of a gentleman you are. Somewhere deep in the United Kingdom is an organization that tracks all gentlemen, determining their caliber based off of ancient and Byzantine collection of rules and guidelines. Every year during the spring, a representative of this organization conducts a cursory investigation of each member's behavior, or at least appears to, and then awards gentle points based on what they saw. The following is the formula used: old ladies escorted across the street, times top hats owned, times puzzles solved, times money given to gentlemen tracking organization, equals, it's literally just Leighton. It's just Leighton.
It's literally Leighton. That's the equation.
Christ. Why is this here? What the fuck? Knife!
That's gonna probably get talked about later. Hey, you know what a knife is?
A small survival knife that has Miradon stamped into the flat of the blade. Blade length 150 millimeters. Base width 30 millimeters. Base thickness 3 millimeters. There's blood on it, but whose blood? It's Luna's. It's Luna's blood.
It's either Luna's blood or
wait, no.
That died.
Alice. Alice was the one that had the knife sticking out of her. Floor B hallway locks? If the hallways on floor B use special locks indicated on the map by arrows. On the far side of each arrow is a lever. Pulling these levers will unlock the locks. Once this has been done, you can explore the entire area at your leisure.
Yeah, that's when we first go into that area, and then it forces us towards one path.
Yeah. The principle of causality. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh. Oof.
Oh god.
All right.
That's a terrible background to put this white text on.
Yeah. The law of cause and effect, specifically, that a cause must precede every effect. At the quantum level, however, things aren't quite as immutable. The principle of quantum superposition holds that any physical system, such as an electron, exists at least partially in all of its theoretical states or configurations, but when measured gives a result corresponding to only one of them. The classic example of this is the double slit experiment, where light appears to behave as both a wave and a particle. One of the interesting implications by this is that, in a sense, you are influencing the past. By observing a system, you are defining the cause of an effect you witness, and in a way altering the past. Normally I would comment here that the quantum level is where shit gets real, but given the nature of this phenomenon, it seems it would be more accurate to say that the quantum level is where shit gets unreal. Basically what we were talking about when we were having the Schrodinger explanation, where
right,
yeah, like
where it exists and doesn't at the same time.
Yeah. And whatever the result is that you see, so again, if you roll a dice and cover it with a box and say, hey, what number did this dice land on? The number that you see is actually you, whether you know it or not, influencing what that result is.
Or at least that's the theory that it's going off of.
Knox's 10 Commandments. Ronald Knox, a mystery writer from the UK, published the following as his rules for writing a mystery novel. The criminal must be mentioned early on. All supernatural or preternatural agencies are ruled out. No more than one secret room or passage. No hitherto undiscovered poisons may be used, nor any appliance which will need a long scientific explanation. Alright, so Great Ace Attorney already failed that.
Well, listen.
No one with extrasensory perception or similar powers can appear. Ace Attorney failed that. No accident must ever help the detective, nor must he ever have an uncountable intuition which proves to be right. The detectives must not commit the crime. The detective must declare... Yeah. The detective must declare any clues he may discover. The stupid friend of the detective, the Watson, must conceal nothing from the reader. Twin brothers and doubles generally must not appear unannounced. Ha!
But what about sisters, though?
Doubles generally. So, yeah. Ace Attorney just took those rules, right? And just
Said, fuck you.
Fuck you.
I have no idea
But
where
they
that
made
paper
it
went.
work.
I have no idea where that paper went, nor do I care. Fuck you, Nox! Okay, so moon... Sun... Sun. It's the moon, sun. Yep, star keys and the key to get out of here. Nothing... It opened.
So it did.
This card looks familiar. Different image, though.
Yeah, it's one of the AB room cards. I guess there are two of them, actually. These are the star keys that the announcer was talking about.
And we've got the same key as usual.
Okay, let's get going.
This was an interesting room. This it was annoying though. Cause you were even talking about, yeah, we're this late in the game. It can't be that simple.
Oh God, it was though. But like,
I actually thought that we had something going there because we were on the same wavelength. It's like, oh yeah, we just gotta mix the colors like they did with the color wheel, and technically it would have worked. Anyway,
jeez.
I'm gonna open it. You ready?
Yes, of course I am. Get on with it.
Right.
Get on with it.
Oh, here we go then. 3, 2, 1. You found
Get on
it.
with it, mate.
You found it.
Wait, I just realized something.
What's that?
When we were looking at the security footage earlier, we were just looking for live feeds. We were trying to figure out where the others are, what they were up to, if they were alive, and so on. But we totally forgot that security systems like this can do more than show you live footage. Are you
Yeah, I
following
can show
me?
you what happened in the past.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You're talking about stuff that's been recorded, right? Footage of the past. They stored that. We might be able to see it.
Yeah. I don't know how much luck we'll have, but it's worth a shot.
Definitely. What do we do?
Leave that to me.
You know how to use this thing?
Well, it was designed so that a human could operate it. That means there's a logic to how it's set up. A computer computes, a calculator calculates, and an automobile mobiles. Everything's designed to do something, and once you know what, you can start guessing how. Once you start to figure out how to get it to do things, it's just a question of playing with it until it does the things you want it to.
5. Mobiles. See,
Yeah, the mobiles,
even
right?
if you wouldn't go with the, word moves, you could have at least gone mobilizes.
No, it's mobiles.
That at least
No, mobiles.
that at least implies
No,
that
mobiles, shut up.
something is being moved.
No, it's mobiles,
not-
shut up.
Mobiles.
Fuck. This game.
See?
Monitoring video data. Looks like this is it. Good work.
Knock it off. Makes it sound like you're better than me or something.
Or it just... Or Zero Junior said fuck you and erased the data. Wait, what the heck is this? Everything says no data.
He
Of
knew.
course he knew. This was a logical step when finding a security room.
Let's check
Well,
the log.
well, now we have double confirmation.
Damn it. This isn't good. Looks
Darn.
like all the video data was removed before we got
Oh
here.
no. How unfortunate.
How unfortunate. Ah! Fortunate.
How unfortunate. 1-0.
That would be my guess. All it says here is administrator.
Damn. That's a little frustrating. The footage could have told us a lot.
Yeah. It might have given us what we need to figure out who the killer is, too. The camera in room 2 in the crew quarters would have recorded what happened to Alice and Luna. Same for the old woman in the warehouse. And if there was a recording of us being carried into the AB rooms, we could have even figured out who Zero Senior is.
Wouldn't be that easy though. Hey, what's this?
You want to open it?
Yeah.
It says Gollum status.
Hey. That should be the system logs of those robots. If I told you about them in... I told you about them in the pantry, remember?
Yeah. You mean the room full of robots on the other side of the green door?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Shoot. Everything here has been erased too.
Looks like it.
Sir, there isn't anything we can... Wait a second.
What is it?
There's a scroll bar. They're scrolling. Oh, hey! Hey, it's
Oh,
for
hey, there's Gollum. Yeah, it's alright. It's a little buddy.
Oh, I got you. I wasn't gonna leave you hanging. I knew it. That golem we met earlier. Yes, that golem we met earlier is still functional.
What do you mean? I thought you told me Gollum, or whatever his name was, started spitting smoke and keeled over.
Yeah, but he said that what passed for Golem's brain, I guess, was in the main computer. Only his body was disabled. His brain is probably still functioning. Can we see his logs?
Already on it. Here you are.
Then, try the one that says cash. File names are all seem like random characters. Whatever. Just pick one and open it, I guess.
Sure. This is...
Oh, hey. This is when fucking Kay knocked us the fuck out.
Yeah, so he was aware of that somehow.
No, that's what I thought. It's probably from right after Kay dicked us. We'll be tossing in that white door on the left in a minute. Let's watch.
Yeah, but we didn't know where he went.
Kay!
Good. Good.
See?
Well, at least he's a gentleman. He's gentlemanly enough to carry fire on his shoulders while dragging Sigma across the ground.
He's by his leg. Just boomerangs us into the room.
This is the footage that Gollum pulled from the main server. The original data was deleted, but it looks like the stuff he pulled is still here.
Exactly.
So, if we go back through these files...
Yep. We might be able to figure out who the killer is. Maybe even who Zero Senior is.
Nice. Great work, Sigma.
Come on, I told you I don't need you kissing my ass. Besides, it's not like I really did anything. We started going through the rest of the files. Security footage showed K and D clearly passing through the white door on the far right, so, as I thought, they did make it through.
Good. Looks like they're both fine.
Which leaves Temioji, Clover, and Quark.
I just don't know how, within the time it took for him to throw us in, and by the time the numbers were going all the way down, he had enough time to walk through the door without any kind of noise that we could hear at all. Unless he's just Sonic the Hedgehog off screen.
I opened my mouth to continue, and then it happened. My vision suddenly blurred, and shaking my head did nothing to clear it. I staggered, my balance gone. Oh no! Guess what just activated in us?
That's not good.
Yeah, we just got hit with Radical 6.
Yeah, that's why everything's going quickly. Wait, then who? Huh?
Uh-huh.
But who gave it to us?
What? Why is she talking like that? It's a good thing I have this convenient text box here so I can translate what she's saying. She sounds like someone's Ow! Just like someone's playing a tape of her voice all sped up. What's going on here? I can't understand what she's saying.
Oh, yeah, no, we definitely got hit with Radical 6. So, our conscious is separate from... So, it's... So, it's kind of like, we're conscious of it, but our brain isn't, like, working with our bodies properly?
So
like, our conscious is kind of locked away from our body at the moment, kind of thing?
What I think is happening is, it said something when we were reading one of the files before, is that our perception of time is slowed down, so it seems like everything around us is speeding up. That's what we're experiencing right now. Within our own consciousness, it's still normal speed. The reason why both Alice and Quark went crazy was because it kind of broke their sanity to be in this state for so long.
Right. Well, yeah, it made them want to kill themselves. Yeah, right. I get what it's doing, but I'm trying to figure. I was just trying to figure out why, how it transitions to them going crazy.
Right. Well, to answer your question before, I do think that our consciousness is in this state, as you said, kind of separated from our body. Because I can almost guarantee that our bodies are moving normal speed. It's only our perception of everything that is screwed up.
Right.
Why is she moving so fast? It's like watching a video on fast forward. What the hell is... Wait. Could it be me? Maybe my brain is slowing down somehow. It just looks like everything is speeding up. Okay, even that I couldn't fucking... I guess up with you.
There's a sofa over there.
Look, there's a sofa over there. Why don't you lie down for a bit?
No, if you want me to do the slow down version, I got you. I got you if you need the slow down version.
I still couldn't make out what she was saying, so I just nodded weakly. My eyes drifted shut as I tried to sort out what was happening to me.
Sigma, are you okay?
Stop that. I woke up several minutes later. When I opened my eyes, the first thing I saw was the ceiling of the security office. I sat up slowly, rubbing tenderly at my head. Levi, who had been sitting in front of one of the monitors, stood up and walked over as soon as she heard me move.
You okay?
Voice sounded normal again. Well, it still kind of sounded a little pitched up, but I think that's an editing error.
I don't know what you're talking about. Like, Sigma, listen, are you feeling okay? And then she was like, well, she sounds fine. It's like, and then she's like, listen, you were
Out for a really long time and everything just kind of looked weird on you.
is everything fine?
My god, in that filter you sounded like a bitchy valley girl. Christ.
Fucking baby mode.
And she wasn't moving strangely either. Whatever had been happening seemed to have stopped. Let out a quiet sigh of relief. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
You sure?
Yeah.
That's good. You really looked like you'd lost it for a minute there.
Well, I seem to have found it again.
So did he just get over Radical 6? Like,
It's either that or... I don't know, actually. He was certainly hit with the wave of symptoms that we were reading about. Maybe because he went to sleep, or maybe he kind of like dozed off, that his mind had a chance to reset.
regain.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the entire time, like, no. Actually, because remember when Quark was feeling weird, he also went to sleep, but we'd like,
Yeah, we tranquilized
once
the
he
fuck
woke
out of
back
him.
up. Well, that was after. After he went crazy.
Yeah.
But he like he was dazed, and then we put him to sleep, and then he woke up, went crazy, and then we tranked him back to sleep.
Right, which means it's only a matter of time. This is the security office. Maybe they've got it lost and found.
Your sanity's pretty easy to miss. I'm surprised anyone found it, let alone turned it in. Well, looks like I don't have anything to worry about.
Right now.
Right now.
Yeah. I think I must be just getting tired. I'm surprised it didn't catch up to me sooner.
I hope that's all it is. You haven't caught a disease or something, have you?
Can you at least let Fi know the symptoms so that she's aware of it?
I don't think we know it in this timeline.
Well, we know it in a different timeline, and Sigma has timeline powers, so he would know the symptoms.
No, timeline powers that activate at the game's convenience, remember.
Well, I'm saying Sigma should know this because he went through a different timeline where he saw Radical 6 take form.
Right.
And learned about it.
I'm just saying, we're also under the assumption that this was supposed to be the first path that people were supposed to take.
Well, the other thing
game mechanics aside, realistically, this would be the first time that we experienced Radical 6.
Okay, but still, even if we don't know what this is, like letting Fi know, hey, I felt this thing and you sounded like a chipmunk, like something weird happened.
Okay.
Like at the very least, like letting her know what happened.
See, what I had taken from what you were saying was, could you just tell her the symptoms of Radical 6? Like, I didn't realize what you were saying was just like, could you just tell her what you were experiencing?
That's some Danganronpa ass writing. Man, so I went through this whole thing, but could you tell me specifically how Radical 6 is? No reason why.
Yeah.
No reason why.
Just a moment, I thought of
Fucking called it. Fucking called
Hey, Spike Chunsoft, you got your next writers right here. Well, voice actor. Anyway,
Actor, bitch, actor.
huh?
You just put a singular actor, not actors. Bitch.
You're going into IT. I'm actually going into this field.
Doesn't mean I don't want to do it.
Anyway, I didn't want to worry Fi if I didn't have to. Better stay quiet about it. Yep, that's
Okay.
that's
Well,
that's
you're looking a lot better, so
that's
I
the-
can stop worrying.
There's at least a reasoning as to why he didn't say it, but it's still
Even
dumb.
so, it's like, oh yeah, that's the right call. You just gotta ignore it. We're not gonna let anybody in on it.
And we wonder why a pandemic happened in the United States.
Well, you're looking a lot better, so I can stop worrying, right? No, a pandemic happened because people were quite aware of the symptoms, but were fucking stupid about it. That's a different thing entirely. What are you, my mom?
Fine. No more check-ins. Anyway, I figured something out while you were resting. Come have a look at this.
There we go again.
Back to this screenshot of Fi maybe typing something.
What is it?
Footage from room 2.
That's
crew
that's fine. She's using the force on the
The
keyboard.
room where we found Alice and Luna.
Peter's
See,
online.
that'd be a really fucking cool ass way to type.
Yeah.
Force choke the computer.
I dug it out of Gollum's cache.
When was this recorded?
You'll see in a minute.
Up there on the right? That looks like some sort of time code.
Can you figure it out?
No. It's just a bunch of numbers. I can't make heads or tails of it.
Yeah. The central server seems to be using its own time system. Files appear to be named based on that system. They might as well be random to you and me, which made it pretty hard to find this gem.
Huh? Oh, it's K.
Yeah.
He looks at his bracelet here. Probably checking how much time is left.
I'll just pause that and magnify it.
21 minutes. That means this footage is from 21 minutes before the primary doors open, right?
Exactly.
And that would have been the white doors in this case, right?
Yes. After Kay leaves this room, it's about 2 minutes before he comes back with you and me.
There were 20 minutes on the clock when we met up with him, right? That means what we're seeing here is Kay 1 minute before he saw us.
Right.
That means this is right after he tried to resuscitate Luna.
Yeah, if you believe him. The footage here doesn't show any of that.
Are there any other angles?
I looked around, but I couldn't find one. The only stuff left is shot from this position. Even so, I think we've gotten our hands on something important.
You mean that this is a record of what happened right around the time of Luna's death, right?
Exactly. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's keep going. I'll move back to the start of this file so we can see it in chronological order. Let's say this is 0 hours, 0 minutes.
Oh boy.
0 time dilemma.
After all,
No,
it's
Sigma,
not
that's
like
the
we
next
know
game.
what time it actually is.
Right.
So, this is the start of our footage.
There's no one here.
Yeah. About a minute goes by before anyone shows up.
Wait. How do you know it's been a minute?
This.
Oh, that's the hourglass we used earlier.
Yeah.
That we took earlier. We didn't use it.
If I play it back at normal speed, I can measure time using this hourglass. Then I just add the time from the hourglass, and that's how far in we are.
Huh. Oh. Someone's coming in. Clover and... oh boy. Clover and Luna. Luna!
She...
Is that Clover behind her?
So our hypothesis of Clover coming in and murdering the fuck out of Clover seems Luna seems to be a bit more of a safe bet.
Yeah, you know our hypothesis where Clover kills Clover and then Clover finds Clover, tries to resuscitate Clover, and then gets Clover and Clover. You know that
Yeah, that
hypothesis?
Yeah, that one, yes.
Yeah. This is 0 hours 1 minute. Right now you and I are talking to Dio in the Floor B warehouse. With the time frame we've established, calculating what we're doing is pretty easy.
What's going on? Like fighting? No, it's not really a fight. It looks like Clover's just going off on Luna. Luna's just staying silent and listening to her.
Yeah.
Can we hear them? Is there an audio track?
Want to listen to it?
What the hell is this?
Don't know. The audio data must have been transcoded into something
Sounds
else.
like garbage noises.
Well, we won't be able to understand anything in that. Unless you can read the lips.
Seen enough? I'm going to fast forward a little bit.
Huh?
Clover's interrogation goes on for a while, but it's all pretty much the same thing. Now, at 0 hours 10 minutes, things suddenly change. Here.
Hey! They're gone! As I watched, Clover moved steadily closer to Luna, who backed away almost as if she were frightened. Clover continued her advance until she advanced below the bottom of the edge of the screen. Is there another... No, you said this was it.
Yeah. This is the only one that I found. Shouldn't be too hard to guess what happened after you've seen the next part, though.
Clover left. She looks like she was kind of panicking.
Yeah. This is about 1 minute and 40 seconds after they both left the frame. So 0 hours 11 minutes 40 seconds.
Only Clover left. Luna's still in the room. That means...
Hold on. Wait until you've seen the whole thing before you start deducing. At 0 hours 12 minutes, another person comes in, just missing her.
Dio!
Dio? The fuck? What are you doing there?
He's disappeared too. Down below the bottom of the frame. What's he up to?
I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that whatever it was, he doesn't want us to know about it.
Why?
Remember what he said when you asked him about Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here.
That breaks that alibi. You're saying he was lying. To the absolute surprise of nobody involved.
Nobody's surprised.
He wasn't in the Floor B warehouse the whole time. He went to the crew quarters after we left him.
Yeah. So what would have been important enough for him to lie about it? We should consider that it might have been something bad.
Whatever it was, it happened during this time.
Yeah, I think so.
Did we have the Did we ever encounter the Tubocurian? Or the... Whatever that,
Sorry, say again?
Did we ever encounter that, antidote to the Tubocurian in this run?
It was in the gun.
No, not the actual Tubocurian. The antidote, whatever the fuck it was called.
The neo antigen or whatever?
Yeah.
I thought that was in the gun. That was next to Luna's corpse.
No, Tubocurian was in the gun. That's what we deduced killed her.
Then we didn't?
Okay. Alright, now he's left. It looks like he left in a hurry.
Maybe he heard a noise.
Like what?
The cyan door opening? Now, 10 seconds after Dio leaves, a fourth person shows up. That brings us to 0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds.
It's Kay. Ah. When he heard Kay open the cyan door, he panicked. Whatever he was up to, he didn't want Kay to catch him at it.
And then Kay disappears too.
Yeah, below the bottom of the frame, just like the others.
If Kay was telling the truth, this is where he begins to try and resuscitate Luna. Anyway, nothing happens for the next 16 minutes. It's just this. So I'll fast forward, all right?
Start.
All right, should be around here. One sec. Okay, you should see something you recognize in a minute here.
There's Kay coming in from the bottom of the frame. And he's checking the time on his bracelet. So we've come full circle, huh?
Yeah. We're back to 21 minutes before the primary doors open. For our arbitrary time code, that's 0 hours and 29 minutes. 1 minute later, at 0 hours 30 minutes, Kay heads to the Floor A warehouse.
Once he gets there, he'll tell us about Luna's death.
That's all the footage I wanted to show you.
Huh.
I've looked at it carefully, and I think it has something to tell us.
You mean who killed Luna, right?
Well, I can't say for sure. This footage makes for pretty shaky evidence, but it does suggest a very likely culprit. Who do you think it is?
I ran over the footage in my head. 0 hours 1 minute, Clover and Luna enter the room. For 9 minutes, of course it's 9 minutes, Clover aggressively questions Luna. 0 hours 10 minutes, they both move out of the frame. 0 hours 11 minutes 40 seconds, Clover exits the room. 0 hours 12 minutes, Dio enters the room. Dio also immediately exits the frame. It seems likely that Dio was up to no good during this period. 0 hours 13 minutes, Dio exits the room. 12 minutes, Dio enters the room, exits frame. 13 minutes, Dio exits the room. Which means he was only there for a minute. I would think that it would take less than a minute for them. Well, I think a minute is around the time to check for a dead body, right? To see if the body has a pulse or not.
Does that mean that he's in cahoots with Clover?
Don't know. 0 hours 13 minutes 10 seconds, Kay enters the room. It also disappears from the camera's field of view. At this point, there are 16 minutes where nothing happens. 0 hours 29 minutes, Kay enters the frame. He looks at his bracelet. It says 0:21, the remaining time until the primary door is open. There seems to be only one conclusion. The person who killed Luna is... It's gotta be Clover.
It's gotta be Clover. It's the only one that makes the most sense.
Clover.
What makes you think so? Luna could still have been alive after Clover left the room. Dio and Kay both went into the room after Clover. Either of them could have killed Luna too.
Let me take a look here for a second. For 9 minutes.
Wait, yeah, they would have noticed the body then, unless again they were in cahoots.
9 minutes, Clover aggressively questions Luna. That puts out at 10 minutes. They both made out of frame. 11 minutes, 40 seconds, Clover exits the room. So realistically, the same amount of time was the disappearance for Dio and Clover. So realistically, either one of them could have killed Luna at this point.
Watch it be Kay.
That footage alone isn't enough to tell us who the killer is. But if we take one other thing into account, then the case against Clover gets a lot stronger.
And what is that element?
Dio's behavior at the White Doors. He wanted us to enter the White Doors. I told him I wouldn't leave 3 people to die. Do you remember what Dio said?
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed.
He obviously knew that only you and I would be going through the door. Do you get it?
Yeah. He knew we had Luna's bracelet, which means he also knew Luna was dead. Is that what you're getting at?
Exactly. If he didn't know she was dead, he would never have said that. The moment Kay suggested we go through the doors, he would have brought it up. That's impossible. How are they supposed to get through without Luna? But he didn't even mention her. Like he didn't expect her to be there. Why would he do that? I can only think of 2 reasons. One, that when Dio entered the room, Luna was already dead. Or 2, he killed Luna himself. The second one doesn't seem likely, though. If Dio had killed Luna, he probably would have made a point to hide that. I'm guessing he probably would have asked where she was. Where's Luna? Segment 5 won't be able to get through the White Doors without her. He seems like the kind of guy who'd go out of his way to feign ignorance of a crime he committed. In this case, though, he said nothing. That doesn't clear him, of course, but it does make it a lot less make it a lot less likely that he was the killer. If he wasn't the killer, then we're left with only one other option.
When Dio entered the room, Luna was already dead.
Yeah, that's how I see it. He went into the room, he saw Luna, he checked the body, there was no pulse, and he got the fuck out of there.
Interesting. That's pretty much what I thought too. And it does seem like Clover had a motive.
You mean what Alice noticed?
Yes. The movement of the AB rooms convinced Alice that Luna had killed the old woman. Once Clover realized that, she probably started to think that Luna had killed Alice to keep her from telling anyone else the truth. She probably led Luna to the crew quarters to confront her. Maybe she hoped seeing Alice's corpse would cause Luna to confess. Maybe she knew something we don't. But Clover didn't get what she wanted. Luna didn't confess.
And Clover snapped. Which, you know, taking dramatic irony into the situation, we've seen her do this before.
We have, yes.
So she definitely has the potential to do it again.
Then, during her interrogation, something happened. It's hard to say what. Luna might have said something that set Clover off. Or maybe she admitted to a crime she didn't commit just to get Clover to stop. Whatever it was, something happened that drove Clover to murder.
When did Clover get the ejection gun?
I would guess after she went through the yellow door, she would have been exploring the infirmary with Alice and Kay. That seems the most likely place to find it. Anyway, this is all just a theory, right?
And it's not like we have any way to prove it now. Realistically, if things went how they should, Clover would be dead from not entering the chromatic door.
We don't have any proof, so keep it quiet, okay?
Yeah, I know. Oh, there was one last thing. Was there any other footage that showed anything?
No. Nothing to tell us where Clover, Tenmyoji, and Quark went. And nothing about the old woman or Alice's murders either.
Zero Senior's identity.
Still unknown.
Okay. Well, let's go find Clover. Guess we're not going to know the truth unless we get it straight from the horse's mouth. Are you dumb?
Well, you know the answer to this, Rob.
Yes. Bye, please. Please set him straight.
I wonder if Clover's even alive.
Yeah, close enough.
Hmm.
She has to be.
I sure hope so.
No one's here.
Yeah. All right, let's start looking. We'll go through the crew quarters and work our way toward the elevator. Got it?
Yeah.
You search rooms 1 and 2. I'll take 3 and 4.
Got it. Alice. Luna. The most horrible thing about death is how it turns a person into a thing. It's a thing that looks like your friend, but it's not them anymore. It's just a strange, cold shell. And every time you look at it, you feel a little of that coldness creeping in around the edge of your soul. Seeing death puts a heavy ball of lead in your stomach that just sits there, poisoning you. I turned and left the room.
No good. There's no one in 3 or 4. What about yours?
Same. Nobody in them. Except Alice and Luna. The lead ball pressed against the inside of my abdomen. I leaned back against the wall and let out a long, weary sigh.
What's wrong?
Hey, whoa! It is fine.
What's wrong?
You need to get it together. What are we doing right now?
Looking for the others.
Right. I know how you feel, but sitting around being miserable isn't gonna help anybody. Let's go.
Yeah, you're right. If I turned and headed for the door at the far end. I heaved myself up the wall and followed. Huh.
Whoever did this knows that they know each other, which means this is really making me think more about Junpei being Temioji.
Uh-huh.
Like, that is strengthening that harder.
The first thing that I felt was that strange cold sweat of terror.
Also, there's blood on her finger. Did she write anything?
There's blood on her finger. Her bracelet's gone. There's blood on Tanmyoji's side.
The bracelet's right next to him.
His bracelet is there. Her bracelet is not. My stomach clenched in protest, pushing a wave of bile and nausea up into my throat. The lead ball turned to ice, and my legs began to tremble under its weight before they finally gave way and collapsed. They were dead. I could feel it the moment I looked at them, but I didn't want to believe it. They couldn't be dead. Perhaps they were just sleeping. The cool, limp feeling of their skin under my shaking fingers dashed any hope I had left. I wrapped a trembling hand around the edge of the bed and hauled myself up onto it. Even when I closed my eyes, I could still see them. My heart hammered away at my ribs, and my chest felt so tight that I could barely breathe. I forced myself to take long, deep breaths. Finally, I opened my eyes.
They were in a blind spot.
What?
The security camera. Remember how we didn't see anything in the real-time feed in the security room?
Yeah. I guess the partition was in the way.
Yeah.
They're handcuffed together.
Yeah. Whoever did this really didn't want them going anywhere. The chain's been looped around the pipe below the sink.
They would have been trapped here when the doors closed. Why?
Look. See the red marks on their wrists? They were trying to get the handcuffs off.
So you're saying it wasn't one of them that did this?
Probably not.
There's a cut on Tanmyoji's left hand. It looks like it's probably from a knife or something. Something similar. Must have been deep.
And the blood on his clothes probably came from that wound. I don't see any others, at least. If this was the only one, it doesn't look fatal.
And you can see the marks in his wrist from where the syringes. No. The circular marks.
Oh.
From where the syringes went in.
Yeah.
I don't think he died.
So that
from
knife
this
that we
cut.
got spoiled on is probably from him. His blood.
Penalty.
Oh, both bracelets are there.
Okay, I only saw one. When the primary doors closed, they couldn't get to them. The needles in their bracelets activated, and
Yeah. You can see the marks on their wrists from where they were injected. The tubacurine must have killed them.
do you think that's why they were handcuffed to the sink?
They wouldn't have been able to get through the white doors without Quark. If someone wanted to use the penalty to kill them, they didn't need to tie them up.
Yeah, you've got a point. That being said,
Which means
where
Quark
is
is also
Quark?
dead.
yeah.
He's still in the tube, right? Or is Dio dead? Is Dio dead in this timeline or no?
Dio's not dead in this timeline. Dio went with K.
Okay. So
and Quark is still missing.
Probably still in the. He's
No.
either in the.
They never found Quark.
You never found him. Well, wherever he is, he's dead.
Yeah. What's wrong?
I take back what I just said.
You find something?
Yeah.
She found Quark.
I bent down to pick something up and handed it to me. A cyan bracelet.
That's Quark's.
Yeah, this is Quark's. What does have a 9 on it?
Remember, he did get 9. He got 9 in the last AB game, but he couldn't be found.
Right.
So nobody was worried.
That's the points. Ugh.
Yep, he got 9 points.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Correct. It has 9 BP, too. There's no mistake.
What is Quark's bracelet doing here? Wait, no, hold on. If Quark's bracelet is here, then that means...
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
No. No. This can't be happening. Not Quark.
Hey, Sigma, calm down. Just because his bracelet's off doesn't mean Quark's dead.
But...
In fact, this could be good news. A ray of hope.
Ray of hope?
Yeah. If Quark still had his bracelet on, then he would have ended up like Tenmyoji and Clover. But he's not wearing it. That means he might have managed to avoid getting injected with tubocurarine.
You mean the bracelet came off before the doors closed?
Yeah.
That's impossible. Zero Jr. told us that they only come off when your heart stops or when you escape.
Maybe he got out then.
Right. He's got 9 BP. Wait, so you're saying he escaped and then came back and left his bracelet here?
No.
No, that's impossible too. Zero Jr. said the number 9 door only opens once, and we never heard the announcement for it.
Yeah, everybody would have heard the announcement. There's no way that would have not happened.
Even if he was able to get outside, he couldn't come back in.
Why do you have to be so pessimistic? Have you actually seen Quark dead? Huh?
It's logic. It's not pessimism, it's logic.
This time. Yeah, this time it's logic, not pessimism. You should be familiar with the fucking concept.
You need to think positive, Sigma.
Is that coming from you?
Yeah, coming from you?
Reality is what we believe it to be.
Really? So you're saying this is what we wanted to happen?
That's enough! Quark is definitely alive. He has to be. He has to be. I refuse to believe he isn't. I can't let an innocent kid like that get killed.
I wanted to ask if she meant Clover and Tenmyoji weren't innocent and had deserved to die, but swallowed my words. Hiding wasn't going to help us. All I could do was hope that Phi was right. Perhaps Quark was still alive. What are you doing?
Examining their bodies. Tenmyoji first.
Why?
Clues.
What kind of clues?
Who might have killed them? Finding Quark's bracelet tells us something. If the killer saw it, that would make for an obvious motive.
Well, there's not many people left.
With Quark's bracelet, Clover and Tenmyoji would have been able to go through the white doors. The killer handcuffed them to the sink to prevent that.
Right. That's my guess, at least. That's odd.
What's wrong?
I can't find anything.
Huh?
I should have found something.
What?
You remember when we ran into Tenmyoji in the rec room? He sprayed our wrists with luminol. I'm sure I saw him pull the spray bottle out of his pocket.
And now you can't find it.
Right.
Do you think the killer took it?
I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at Clover, too.
The killer took the luminol. That means it must have been Dio.
You was the only person who knew the luminol was there, right?
I'm just saying that when... Remember in the other timeline when Sigma was the one that had the idea for the luminol and Dio's like, fuck you, I'm not showing my wrist?
Yeah.
I feel like he didn't want to take that chance.
Give me a minute.
I knelt down next to Clover as she spoke and began gingerly examining her corpse. Then after a moment, I saw her hand stop.
Look. See your thigh? Doesn't it look like there's something written there?
She wrote it on her thigh. Alright. Yeah, it does.
I'm sorry, I'll have to move your leg a little bit.
9, 10?
Or 016.
6. Or that could be a B. It's written in blood. It must be 10 Myojis.
It says 016.
Alright, fine. It's a 6. It looked like a B. What does that mean?
Hang on. I feel like I've seen that somewhere.
Hmm?
I was gonna say,
016.
if you opened her, okay.
What?
In terms of autopsy, if you opened up her thighs a little bit more to see if there was any other things she wrote down, unless it's just 016.
016. I know I've seen it somewhere. It's no use.
Bad end.
I can't remember.
Get my hopes up like that.
Anyway, these numbers have to have something to do with the killer. She must have written them after she got hit with a soparil. There would have been a few minutes before she went all the way under when she could have done something. I think she probably used those last minutes to tell the rest of us who killed her.
016, huh? Maybe, but the only people who could have done it are Kay and Dio. Assuming it wasn't one of us, I mean.
No. There's also Quark. I mean, I'm not saying he did it, just...
Damn it. This is hopeless. Can't keep up anymore. Everything here is a goddamn mystery. Like, what about that old woman we found? Who killed her? The movement of the AB room makes Luna seem the most suspicious. But when would she have done it? And we don't have a good explanation for why she would have wrapped the knife up in the handkerchief. And of course, now Luna's dead too. So who could have killed her? The footage from the security camera, paired with Dio's behavior, makes Clover seem like the most likely suspect. But we'll never know now for sure. Alice's killer is a complete mystery. We don't know what the hell 016 is supposed to mean. We don't have any idea where Quark's gone. What the hell does any of this mean? Who killed everyone? Was it Zero? Zero Senior? And who is Zero Senior? What the hell does he want? Why does this game even exist? And why did they kidnap us and bring us here? While we're at it, where is this? When is this? Mysteries, mysteries, mysteries. I feel my head's about to explode. Please, Phi, give me something, anything. A clue, a hint. Come on, you've got to have something.
The luminol.
Huh?
I think there's a very good chance someone took the spray bottle out of Tenmyoji's pocket.
Okay, but how is that important?
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you think they took it?
So they could test for blood?
What would they need to do in order to do that?
They just need to spray the bottle at whatever they want to test.
That's it?
No, wait, you're right. Luminol reacts with organic compounds and glows, but the glow is really faint. So you need to make it dark. You have to turn off the lights in order to see if anything's glowing.
And that would mean?
That would mean... the rec room! Phi and I raced for the door. We weren't sure what we were going to find, but we knew where we were going. I had a feeling deep in my gut that whatever we found would be the breakthrough we were looking for. The axe is gone.
That's not good. There's a lot of things missing.
Oh!
Oh! Annihilation route? Who's a lot? It's Quark.
It's gotta be Quark.
It's gotta be Quark.
Everything in my head ground to a halt. And after all I'd seen, a room full of corpses had a profound effect. It was such a ridiculous thought that before I could stop myself, I laughed. The laugh made me think. Was laughter in this situation a defensive response designed to protect the brain from constant emotional bombardment? They say right before an animal dies, it feels a moment of comfort. Right before death, the brain releases a huge amount of endorphins into the bloodstream. Pain is only a warning signal meant to help the body avoid death, but when death becomes a certainty, pain no longer has any use. In fact, that lost pain can lead to incredible feats on the edge of death. Let's say that two species of animals come under attack from some overwhelming force. All of them are severely wounded and near death. Species A feels pain, but Species B doesn't. The horrible pain felt by Species A prevents them from moving, but because they feel no pain, some of Species B will manage to drag their wounded bodies to safety and survive. As a result, Species A is eliminated, and only Species B manages to survive. This process of natural selection has been repeated for thousands, no, millions of years. All creatures that walk the face of the earth are descended from Species B. I'm no exception. That's why I can look at a room full of corpses and laugh. The genes I've been given by a million years of evolution have changed my fear into ecstasy. I guess that means that you and I are the only survivors.
Don't make me keep saying it. Quark's still out there somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. He is still out there. So would that mean he killed them? I mean, you said yourself that there was no way there was a 10th the uninvited player out there when Alice was killed. And we've also refuted the possibility of Zero Senior being the 10th person. There's no 10th person. The only people alive are you, me, and Quark. That means...
You're being ridiculous. Look at their bodies. There's an axe buried in Kay's back, and the spear has been thrust all the way through Dio's stomach. Do you really think a child Quark's size could do that?
Maybe if he was still inflicted by Radical 6, he would be. Alright then. Are you saying you killed them?
Are you insane? And just when would I have done that? I've been with you this whole time.
She was right. After the end of the second round of the AB game, Fi and I hadn't been out of each other's sight. We'd gone through the white door, explored the security office, solved puzzles, all of it together. No, wait. There had been one time when I wasn't watching. A few minutes in the security office when I rested on the couch. Should she have snuck out then? The rec room and the security office weren't that far away from one another. The round trip took about a minute, and she'd killed them in 4 minutes, then the whole thing would have only taken her 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, huh? Just how long had I been out? No, that wasn't really right. I hadn't really been out. I felt like everything was being fast-forwarded, probably because my mental processing speed had dropped. How long had it been like that? Might have only felt like a few seconds to me, but it could have been much longer. Where had something like mental processing speed dropping come from? Hey, what you doing there, Fi?
Checking their bodies like before. I decided to start with Dio.
Find anything?
Yeah, 2 things actually.
Oh?
Take a look at this.
A knife. Excuse me. A knife?
Yeah.
It's something engraved on the blade, too. Myrmidons. Is that the name of the manufacturer? Oh, no. Excuse me. Myrmidons. Miradons. Is that the name of the manufacturer? Just double checking to make sure. You're still with me, Chris? Oh, fuck me. Chris, you still alive? I was talking a minute ago. Chris,
What? Huh?
be honest, were you out?
Was I out?
Was you were
I zoned out.
you zoned out pretty hard because I called your name like 4 times.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay.
Okay, so
Did you miss anything?
yes.
How much did you? What was the last thing that you saw?
Socandio.
Did you see the whole thing with?
Quark.
Did you see the whole thing with evolution?
No.
He was talking about like, basically natural selection.
Oh, okay. Literally, like the line after that. I do remember the disembarking thing. I think that was around when I zoned out.
Okay. He was basically saying that natural selection makes it viable for those with genes that turn death or basically release endorphins into the bloodstream right before death to survive. And so,
All right.
you know, all descendants are from that group, which were able to survive near-death experiences. And that's why he can look at a room full of corpses and laugh, apparently. He's talking about how Fi and him are the only survivors. She's arguing that Quark is still out there. And he's just like, hey, that means Quark killed them, right? And she's like, no.
Yeah, she is like hard set on Quark being like,
Innocent.
completely safe and innocent in all this.
Yeah. And then he's just like, hey, then did you kill them? And she's like, no, we've been together the whole time. She's like, yeah, that's true. Except for the few minutes or however long it actually was when he was taking a rest from the Radical 6 attack. And it could have been even more than a few minutes because his brain processes were slowed down. And then she started examining the bodies, and she found the knife.
Yeah, the knife got spoiled on.
The Miradon Knife.
Ugh. Fuck you, Alice.
Dunno. It's not a name I've ever heard of before. But look at the handle. You've seen it before, right?
It's the knife that was stabbed into Alice's chest.
Right. From the looks of it, I'd guess the blade is about 15 centimeters long. I'd say it's probably about 3 centimeters tall and 3 millimeters wide.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've heard those numbers before.
Like, wound cavity, 150 millimeters. Wound length, 30 millimeters. Wound width, 3 millimeters.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. When Luna scanned the old woman's body, those were the numbers it gave us for the wound.
Alright, well, wound cavity would be the depth of the wound. Wound length would be how long it is from top to bottom. And wound width would be how wide the flat end of the wound is. In other words...
Those numbers describe the size and shape of the wound, right?
Right.
So if they match, then that means this knife was used to kill the old woman.
Well, I was just eyeballing those measurements, so we can't be sure.
Still, why does Dio have it?
He must have gotten it from Alice.
I know that. What I mean is, why'd he take it? Did he want to destroy the evidence? Maybe he was the one who killed Alice.
That would match up with what we saw.
No, wait. Hold on a second. I'm getting confused here. Alice would have had that knife first, right? She picked it up when she found it wrapped in the handkerchief next to the AB room.
Right.
So Dio took it from her and stabbed her. Nope. That was the Radical 6 suicide, but you guys don't know that.
Not yet, anyway.
If that's what happened, why didn't he just take the knife then? Why leave it there for us to see, then come back and get it later?
Well, we can look into that more later. First, I want you to have a look at something else.
What?
Don't you remember what I said? I found two things. There was the knife and... this.
Oh, he had the fucking key! He's the key to Kay's helmet.
And we saw that in a different path, didn't we?
We saw that in the K ending.
Yeah, because we had it at that point.
And we saw it. No, we picked it up. We picked it up in the Golem Bay when we opened that safe. Which means when Dio went in, when we saw him in the security footage just like 20 minutes ago or whatever it was, he probably picked this up off of Luna's body.
I forget. Was that... We found that key in the room. God, there's so much fucking information in this game.
It's alright.
We found that key in the room where we found the antidote for the tuber curing, right?
Are you talking about this time?
No, in a previous timeline.
Where did we find the key in the previous timeline? That's a good question.
Because I know it was in a safe.
Oh wait, no. We didn't have that key. We didn't have that key. Kay had the key. Because remember when we were struck with the Silper Rail, we found that his helmet was open. So we never actually had the key in our possession. This is the first time that we had it.
Okay. Yeah, there's just a lot of information. Like, every stream, I constantly feel like I'm missing pieces of the puzzle every time we get through another route.
All right, I'm able to.
All so spread.
I'm able to keep up. I'm able to keep up with it pretty well. So if you need to ask questions,
I'm glad you are, because I'm not. I'm trying to keep. I'm like trying to keep things at least between streams.
You have to remember, this is kind of my thing.
Yeah. Well, it also with I at least went through the game and like,
right.
And it's also a lot shorter, and like at least all of it's like I knew how each of the routes went,
Yeah.
like chronologically. Oh my god.
While this is a blind playthrough, and it's a long, like it's a lot of timelines.
It's like fucking 3 times as long as 9999999.
If that's how long this is, I can't even imagine what the fuck they're gonna do with Zero Time Dilemma.
It's great.
Hey, that's that key.
What do you mean, that key?
We found it in the Golem Bay. Didn't have any idea what it was for then, though. But Alice said it might be important, so she'd hang on to it, just in case. Okay, so Alice had it.
Should have had this, right?
So Alice had it, okay. Yeah.
And now Dio's got it.
Yeah.
So when Dio took the knife, he also took Kay's key.
Wait. Kay's key?
Oh, man.
Oops! Fi!
You couldn't figure it out from the shape?
Okay.
It is pretty big.
What do you mean?
Get over here. A picture's worth 1,000 words. Let me show you.
She walked over to Kay's head, knelt down on one knee, and pointed to the back of it.
You remember this, right?
Oh yeah. So that's it. It unlocks the suit, right?
Yeah. Let's give it a shot.
Oh. Before I had time to prepare myself, I shoved the key into the slot and twisted. But...
What? Did it break?
It's stuck.
It's no good. Can't get it open.
Why not?
Maybe the suit is powered, and it needs to be on in order to open. But with this axe in here...
Did it sever the connection?
You're saying it shorted the suit out or something?
I think so.
I don't think that's
At any
a
rate,
short.
he
I
fits
think that's an
perfectly.
actual just severed connection. If there's some technology in there, there's no just it's just shorted out. No, it needs to be complete. Like it's done. It's done for.
And that's how they get around revealing Kay's identity in this one.
I don't have any doubt it's for removing Kay's suit.
Do you think Dio knew that when he took it?
I wonder.
So I guess we'll never know what his face really looks like.
Yeah. No way we can get that mask off with our bare hands.
I wonder who he was.
Well, I still haven't checked him over. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll find something that'll tell us who he is.
She'd only been searching for a few seconds before she stopped and pulled something out of Kay's robes.
Look,
What is it?
a spray bottle with luminol in it.
Oh, Kay had luminol. It's the one Temioji had.
Yeah.
Then does that mean Kay was the one who handcuffed them to the sink?
We don't know yet.
Why not?
Kay might have taken the spray from Tenmyoji after he died. It's possible he made it through the white doors before we did, went to the infirmary and got this. Anyway, there's something I want to see. Turn off the lights.
Are you going to check for a luminol reaction?
Yeah. If Kay used the spray before he died, we might still be able to see it.
There's blood everywhere in here, though.
That's okay. If he didn't spray it, there won't be a reaction from any of it. Come on. Alright, do it.
Done.
Thanks. Just as I thought. Look, Dio's left wrist.
Uh-huh. The underside of his bracelet is glowing.
Exactly.
But why?
Because there are traces of blood on it.
Whose blood?
We've seen 5 people with serious bleeding. The old woman, Alice, Tenmyoji, and these 2 here. I'm disinclined to think this is Dio or Kay's blood, though. See? If you look, it's been wiped off. Except for the luminol, the bracelet looks clean. Why would someone wipe blood off a bracelet after being hit with an axe or stabbed with a spear, and then spray it with luminol? It doesn't make sense.
Well, it's probably still the old lady's blood then.
Oh,
Unless they
it
don't know
absolutely
that.
is. They don't know that. We do. And you're absolutely right.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was like the old lady's blood that they never found out, or just like new different blood stains, but I couldn't remember.
Gotcha. Then that leaves the old woman, Alice and Tenmyoji.
Right.
Do you remember what Tenmyoji said to us in this room?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets? Please, just do it.
Do you think Tenmyoji had figured out that one of the bracelets would have blood on it?
That would have meant he was looking for either Alice's blood or the old woman's.
I wonder which it was.
No idea. But whatever the case, Tenmyoji seemed to think that whoever had this bracelet was Zero Sr.
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know.
What?
Neither one of you is Zero Senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yeah.
Whoa, wait. Are you saying that Dio was Zero Senior? Okay. Are you saying
Yep,
that
I love Zero Senior.
Are you saying that Dio was Zeus? Okay. Are you saying
Cyndaquil!
you're lucky this computer is expensive? Are you saying that Dio is Zero Senior?
I don't know. The only thing I can say for sure is that there's a possibility that Dio killed the other 6 victims.
And who killed Dio?
Kay, perhaps? After he was attacked, he used the last of his strength.
Another descendant of species B.
Huh?
Nothing. Forget about it. Anyway, if Zero Senior was Dio, then
All of this would be over. This awful game would be over.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
I,
Dio! Well, he's dead, so.
Clark?
Yeah, it actually has to be Quark. He's the only other person that's alive now, so it has to be Quark.
All right, sometimes you just gotta hit kids.
You just gotta hit kids.
This is one of those times. Again, just replace what I keep saying. Instead of Dio, it's just Quark, and Sigma just runs into the
Sucker punches
yeah.
Quark across the face. Like, identically the same way he would to Dio.
Like anime sucker punch hole in the wall, like force.
What, fucking Dragon Ball style?
Yeah.
Jeez.
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What? What the hell is happening? That's impossible. Quark? Quark opened the gate?
Whatever. We need to get back to the Floor A warehouse. Hurry!
Wait, why the fuck would he do that? He doesn't have his bracelet anymore. There's no point.
Is he still under Radical 6?
You would think he would have killed himself at this point, then.
I'm just trying to think, like, who else
following
could
the
it
other
be?
timelines.
Right, but like, I'm just trying to think, like, everyone else is dead.
Right.
So it's literally just the three of us now.
Them, right. The only one that I could possibly think of is Luna.
Yeah, if Luna wasn't actually dead. But otherwise, it's got to be Quark.
But that doesn't make sense because she wouldn't have had a key.
Who's there? Who's there?
The two milkmen go comedy. Damn it! There's no one here! Did they run off?
Why would they run away?
Hell if I know. How the hell did Quark open an AB gate anyway? Without a star key, shouldn't have been able to get it open.
You must have taken one from Dio or Kay before we got to the rec room. We know they went through a white door. Remember? We saw the footage in the security office. That means they had a star key just like we did.
But you didn't find one when you searched them.
Right.
Well, maybe Quark's a suspect after all then. You shouldn't write him off just because he's a kid. Maybe he knows how to use a lance or an axe.
That's impossible.
Is it?
Is it?
Donald, that's
Is it
all
really?
I'm saying. Well...
Well, okay. See, Donald... if you're talking about actual Donald, I can understand. But if we're talking about special Donald, we don't discuss what he was like when he was before. He is a menace and a fucking killing machine.
Okay, you want a more accurate statement? Flame.
Yeah, you're right.
You're being an idiot.
Yeah, you're right.
It's much more likely he found the key card after they died.
Oh, I know that was supposed to be contemplation, but... Anyway, alright, let's go find him.
Any ideas where to look?
Nothing. How on earth would I know where he might be?
Well, there's one place I'd like to check out. Come on.
Do you know something I don't? Yes.
Probably.
If we're talking about Phi, yes.
Yeah.
Rubio and Kay investigated.
Right. Aren't you curious?
Of course. Besides, Quark might be there.
Yeah.
All right, let's move.
Watch, he's gonna be dead behind the door, and it's like, oh my god.
Oh, back to the director's office. This was the first set of white doors that we went through.
Probably belongs to
Right.
the director.
Really? What gave you that idea, Fly?
It's probably that it's his office in it.
I hope it has one of those chairs.
Chairs?
Good.
You know, the folding ones that say director on the back. Wrong.
God damn it.
Wrong director.
Wrong director.
Wrong director. I've always wanted to sit on one and say stuff like action or cut or double decaf chai soy latte now.
And that's what you think we'll find in there?
Yeah.
Oh my
Aren't you
God.
excited?
Well, there could be anything in there. So, no, not really.
He's an overgrown puppy.
Yeah, he is. That is the most accurate statement of Sigma I've heard all the series. He's like an excitable puppy, gets excited over these things easily, and is also extremely horny. He's just like a puppy.
Yeah, what if Zero Senior was in there waiting for
That
us?
would make things easy. We'd settle things right now and then get the hell out.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna open it.
You don't need to keep asking me if...
I don't know why you just yada yada it over. Yeah, we'll just get Zero Senior and just leave. As if it'll be that easy.
Yep.
Oh, right, this room. I remember this room.
Oh. There was a code. There was a code that we learned from the hologram in here.
It was like help, right?
No. Huh.
There's no one here.
The computer's been turned on.
Yeah. Maybe Dio and Kay did that.
What the hell is this?
A lion.
Is biting.
A sun?
There's a couple input fields for user ID and password.
We probably can't use it unless we know what those are.
Why don't you put something in?
Sure. I'll give it a shot.
But we did do this in a different timeline.
Yeah,
So
just as I thought.
Okay, so the keyboard does work. I remember when we tried before, the computer wasn't working.
Might as well forget about this thing for now. We can't get anywhere without a password. Let's see if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office after all. If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something. Shall we?
If I turned and headed off towards the bookshelf, leaving me alone next to the desk, I felt compelled to stay and found myself staring at the screen. Lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. Memento mori. If the ninth lion ate the sun, remember death. If the ninth lion ate the sun. Could this be the ninth lion? Then maybe. No mori. Remember death. Remember death. Well, there's Dio.
there. How many murders have there been?
The old woman, Alice, Luna, Kay, Clover, Temioji, Dio. We're at 7 at this point.
We unlocked something.
Wait, what?
Wait, huh? Remember death?
EMNTO. No.
No. Who had the one solo bracelet?
No. Clearly we know it. I need to... Hold on. I just need to step away real quick.
Okay.
Memento mori. Remember death. Yeah.
Wasn't there something that Kay told us?
That's exactly what I'm going back to look. Was it Beacon of Hope?
think. There was like some letters you told us before he died.
I know. Face.
It's 016 though. Was that part of one of the? Was that part of one of the what's it called? Was that one of the Golem IDs?
If you've seen a lion with two heads devouring the sun, remember these letters. Milkevoli. Milkevoli.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, hold on. There's another stream that I want to take a look at real quick. Radical 6, consciousness hopping, new path to music trust. The first ending. Where was when we found? Okay. Oh no, that's it. Okay. That wasn't that. That was the bomb disarmament password.
Right. I don't know what the ID could be though.
Okay. Milkevoli.
That's either the ID or a password.
Right.
I just don't know what the other part is.
Because it wouldn't let us go through unless we knew it, right? Supposedly.
Is there a way we could back out?
It's no good. I didn't know anything. Still, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd seen the ID and password somewhere before.
I had a feeling.
That's an interesting way to do it.
I had a feeling.
No, because the way that the game usually works, it's just like, hey, we're not letting you get past until you have the information, which means we have it. Right? It's not locked.
But other parts are open now, I think.
No, they're not. Everything else is still
Really?
locked up. Yeah. Unless we have to go down this path.
Maybe? That's the only other path that we haven't taken yet, and I don't know what the ID is.
The thing, yeah. God Damn it.
Yeah, I don't know if we have enough to solve it is the thing. But that was it Milkavoy?
Yeah.
That's definitely part of it. Because I feel like the game would have told us in another person would be like, if you remember seeing the line with the sun, then remember this, and then we just plop them in.
Right.
I don't think it would just give us one half and be like, oh, just remember.
Okay.
But that 016 is tipping me off to something because clearly that's important.
I'm not, obviously, just for the purity of the stream, I'm not going to say anything, but I wanted to make sure that, like, we didn't know it and forgot about it. No, there's something else that we haven't come across yet. I'm not putting it in, again, because I want to play the game how it's supposed to be, but, yeah. I already forgot what it was. So we have Milkavoli, but there's something else that we need. Which means we have one more path that we need to explore.
You double checked, didn't you?
I said that outright. I told you outright, yes. I said I wanted to make sure that, like, we didn't come across it and just forgot about it.
Okay, because I also double checked like minutes ago.
Oh. Well, so much for the purity of the stream.
Yeah, so much for that.
All right, so what I want to do is literally we're just going to go through. We're going to just, what is that? I guess that's betray.
Well, go look on the other side because it would tell you. No, the other side.
Yeah. So we'll just go through the betray, and then just set it up so we can go. I'm just like, I really don't want to. I really don't want to tell Chris because I know how he feels about this. So I'm just gonna be coy about it. Nah, we both fucking. That's fine.
You said I'm gonna step away, and that was when I looked.
Oh.
Like, is it something that we haven't seen yet? Like, no, it's not something we've seen yet.
Luna, get it. That's fine. I stepped out of the
Which is
AB
why
room.
I'm curious as to why they would let us type it in if we don't have all the information.
Again, that's why I was. That's what I was saying. I'm just like, usually the game would be like, would immediately boot us to a to be continued if we don't have everything.
Usually, yes, but I think the boot was placed after the thing instead of before it.
Which doesn't make sense.
It's weird.
It's fine. I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others running towards the monitor, shoving and pushing to get closer. Myoji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. What had happened to make him like that? Were you telling the truth? Our BP hit 0. Do we really?
Well, you chose betray because of what I said, right? Don't worry. You made the right choice.
You better not have lied to me, so I'd choose betray.
Well, Zero will tell you if I lied or not.
0?
Yo, what's up?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah. Remember me? I'm a character in this.
No.
You'll see in a minute. Let's go, Sigma.
The time-hopping Phi. Hey, what do you mean Zero's gonna tell me? And Zero's like, I don't know. Damn it.
Good.
If every
Alright, Luna hate us early, and Tenmyoji don't, lose our trust, and then we'll just get it over with.
Oh, right. Everyone was at 3 right at the beginning.
Betray ally, betray ally, and betray ally. Alright.
Yeah, remember that thing that we said we'd never betray Luna? Well,
It's time to betray Luna.
time to betray Luna.
Here.
Here.
I love how just so much of a side thing Zero the Third is right now.
Luna.
Why did you and Fight do that? All we had to do was choose ally 3 times, and we could all escape together. After this, we only would have needed 2 more rounds and we would have all had 9 points. But now why?
I hung my head. There's no way I could look her in the eye and try to explain what I'd done.
It was me. I told him to betray you. What? There's a way to get out faster. If you're successful twice with Betray, you'll get 3 points each time, which gives you 6. That means you'll have 9 BP after the second AB game. I know that. Is that why you chose Betray? So you can escape before the rest of us? Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to get out first or anything. Just wanted to have a little leverage. How is leverage supposed to help you? Well, I was planning on getting out of here with everybody else, and he... You're lying. What makes you think I'm going to believe that?
Your eyes met for a long moment, but all I could see in Luna's was sadness and disappointment. I opened her mouth, then shut it again and looked away. God, even Fi is affected by Luna. Fuck.
But she also knows why.
Yeah. I was about to apologize to
Betray
Luna.
Luna.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
What were you
Hello.
thinking? I'm sorry, Alice. I didn't think you'd choose ally.
God,
What?
Alice has spent like
You really
half
think
of this
I
game
betrayed
being
you?
dead.
Yeah. Dead or pissed?
Yeah, dead or no, the whole game it's either dead or pissed.
Yeah.
Well, no. That's what I thought at first.
But Kay told you to choose Betray, didn't he?
Yes, I did.
Yes. I am an asshole.
I am an asshole.
I was sure you would vote similarly.
Are you listening? I'm not going to vote Betray against Clover.
Is that so? You never considered that we might choose to betray you?
What?
Clover would never choose that, of course. But what if I was your sole opponent?
I was
you
the
might
asshole
seem
the whole
strange
time.
of me to say this, but who would trust a man who hides his face? If I were in your position, I would be quite certain my masked opponent would choose Betray.
I cannot hop timelines like you, like Sigma or Luna, but even I know the bullshit that happens in other routes.
And because of that, I choose to say fuck you.
Well, but it wasn't just you. Clover was there too.
Yes, she was. But if I'd chosen to end an argument by force, do you think she would have had any chance?
Yeah, if he decided to
See,
overpower Clover.
Clover is a weak little bitch that can't come up to me. So, you know, it's how it goes.
God damn it, Kay!
Yeah, like where is this energy coming from, Kay? Like where was this in the other routes? Also, Alice, why do you keep fucking two-facing yourself? One minute you're like, oh man, we should have allied, and then the other's like, oh wait, I knew we were gonna betray. It's the best option. Why are you so fucking two-faced?
For that very reason.
So that was why you did it.
Yes.
Yes.
It was obvious. Can your dumb pea brain figure that out?
Your companion is a gullible little girl.
Where's the fucking diss track that Kay's about to put out with all this goddamn shade that he's just throwing
I
everywhere?
understand.
I'm so sorry.
I apologize. This is very unfortunate.
The past is the past. There's no point complaining about it.
Man, if only we could have ended an argument like that. Fi.
Fi.
I'll just have to try and get those points back in the next AB game.
Or you can succumb to Radical 6 and die. What? What? That was when I finally noticed Dio, Quark, and Tenmyoji.
Let me give you a little warning, Tenmyoji. That little shit is a hell of an actor.
I believe it. After what we just saw in the other timeline, I fucking believe it.
I actually believe you. Damn.
I'll bet you money he's a born con man. I don't know what he is to you, but if I were you, I'd trust that kid as far as I could throw him, and at your age, that can't be much. You hearing me, old man? Keep an eye on him.
Looks like things hadn't gone as planned for the other teams either. Nonetheless, we all seem to have reached some sort of truce. Well, that's a bit of a stretch for a term, but sure.
Zero, when does the next round?
Nope.
Well,
Nope. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Know how this game works by now. Shut the fuck up, rabbit. Goodbye. Oh, yeah.
Hi, Devin.
What? Oh, hi, Devin.
Also, no, see, Rob, you're missing the point. This is how the actual dialogue's going on. I was like,
Yeah, didn't you know we're all infected with Radical 6 at this point?
yeah, yeah, all of us. This is Radical 6 taking effect right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Whenever we skip, that's just Radical 6.
The way that Egyptian lady stand looks like Rajat's portrait. You're right. You're absolutely right. She definitely has some Rajat energy. Jesus. Alright, fucking...
But at the same time, isn't that also just Tharja energy?
Oh, wow. Are we actually not getting anything new at this point? I was thinking maybe I'd head to the lounge.
Very well. I shall head for the crew quarters then. Until we meet again. Excuse me.
His robe flowed silently around him as he turned to leave. I made my way out of the infirmary behind him.
It was so flowy and majestic, I had a loss for words.
Is this like Danganronpa? Made by the same company. This is kind of in the
not
development...
the same.
I was gonna say
not the same.
Go ahead.
Sorry. No, I was gonna say it's the same company that made it, but not the same writer.
Sigma.
What I was gonna say is that the development of this game is kind of interspersed with the development of Danganronpa. It definitely has the same feel, but it's two completely separate universes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
At this rate, we might as well just get to whatever new decision. You sound like a fucking cat growling but drinking water. Just. I don't care about the walking. And realistically, if I had gone through this dialogue every time, you probably would have been able to keep up, but we also would have been here forever. Huh.
And that's why I'm so glad we can skip dialogue.
So these are the crew quarters, huh? Hello?
Oh, Sigma.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hey.
Are we gonna find the bomb? So, should we pair up?
We're almost out of time. I'll just explain it as fast as I can.
Clearly.
I feel like it's gonna go one way. It is going one way.
Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
The option I laid out was for the following. Option A, Alice and I would pair up with Luna and go through the green door. Tenmyoji and Quark would go with Clover. Phi and Dia would go with K. 2 is Alice and I would go with K. Tenmyoji and Quark with Luna. Phi and Dia with Clover. C, Alice and I with Clover. Tenmyoji with K. Tenmyoji and Quark with K. Phi and Dia with Luna.
3 minutes remain until chromatic
You're
doors
going through the
close.
OG Yu-Gi-Oh! It's fun, but the duels gets just like Yami cheats a lot. There's no rules. Play stupid. It's the anime. If they actually played by the rules, it wouldn't be as fun. Also, of course Yami cheats. He's the fucking protagonist. Okay, so who's going to go where?
I'm not going with Kay. I had enough of that last time. Thank you very much.
Oh dear. Seems I'm not wanted.
Well, you kind of brought that on yourself, Kay.
I'd like Luna to come with us.
Huh? Me? Need someone gullible for the next round?
Hey, shut up.
Dio!
Aren't you my partner?
Maybe. But I don't want her to think that means I agree with you. You betrayed me last time, Fi. And Dio, you betrayed Tenmyoji.
Ah, come on. Didn't I tell you? It was Quark who...
Dio! Stop saying that!
Jesus. Everybody's so hostile this time around.
Yeah, well, there was a lot more betrayal, and you know, Luna saying that did definitely change some things. So
Also, Devin, which
that's
voice?
probably why it's gonna.
Sorry, which voice are you talking about? It was I, Dio. Because Dio is Mexican.
Yeah.
It was I, Mexican Dio.
You just hear the fucking the fucking castanets.
It
was I, Matador Dio.
Anyway, Fi and I
Totally
won't be
turning
choosing
into a
betrayal
French
this time.
accent now. I'm
There's one
Dio.
right now, isn't it? If you chose ally and we chose betray, what would it be?
-1. I'd die.
I didn't want to say it straight out, but yeah. We're not gonna go that far just to get out of here. Right, Fi?
Yeah.
The kid does. The girl Fi sounds familiar too. Really? All right.
Wait, sorry. Voices?
Yeah, Quark and Fi.
Quark and Fi. I think we found those out. Give me a second.
Okay.
'Cause I think Fi was someone pretty pop.
Yeah, Luna, no,
I'm going to take a chance on you.
no! Come on, man. Luna, are you sure about this?
Yes. I've made up my mind.
Then that means Quark and I will be going with Kay, since it looks like Alice is pretty determined.
Which means we're going with Clover. All right.
I am. Then I get to go with Alice again. I'm totally good with that. What I did to Alice last time was really bad.
Oh.
Hmm?
Oh, Aaron Fitzgerald voices Quark.
I'm not good with after names. Give me an example.
Well, you're replicant. There's a character named Louise that she voices.
Don't know about a name.
Isn't near replicant? Did you not beat that game?
No, I'm saying like, Louise is not like a main character. That's what I'm saying.
That's fucking Wakaba, by the way.
That's more familiar. What? Quark?
Yeah.
Jesus.
And also New Chie.
Ah, yes. Yeah, Sigma's the main character.
I want to try to make up for it.
Also, I'm okay with going with Alice and Clover, because we finally get this pairing together.
So we're going with option C then? That means each group is going through a complementary door. Sigma, Alice, and Clover are going through the red door. Tenmyoji, Quark, and Kay are going through the green door.
Go ahead.
With Fi, I'm going through the thing. She's Rouge the Bat in Sonic and the Olympic Games. Fucking Sky from Shantae. Again, Rouge. Fantina and Masters, Anna from Three Houses, Rouge again.
She's Anna.
She's Aegis from Persona 3 Dancing.
Jesus.
And cross tag, so I guess she's just Aegis's voice.
Huh. No,
and,
you know what?
And just Rouge's voice.
Now that you say Aegis, I can hear it.
Also Olivia from Fire Emblem.
So we have Lord Nuder and we have Anna.
We have Lord Nuder and oh my god, money!
And finally, Dio, Luna, and I are going through the blue
Oh,
door.
now I hear Anna. Now I hear Anna. Yep.
Any objections?
I hear Sky, honestly, the moment I fucking saw it.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Get your asses in the doors. This is getting tiresome.
Right now!
There any other objections? There's no time for them.
Also, apparently she voiced Mozu in Fates.
Huh.
Hannah, Mozu, and Anna.
Dang. I hear Hannah. I can definitely hear Hannah. Mozu, really?
Yeah.
All right.
And
Not-
Aniko.
Not Donald?
Yeah, not Donald.
And Ash's voice filled the room as we read for our live stores.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Excuse me.
As we ran for our lives, doors. Ran for our doors.
Well.
Yeah, Sigma's the MC, but I don't think we've heard his voice once in this game so far.
Nope. I have been the voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't you know I voice Sigma? Huh? Is this a dead end?
There are 3 doors, but it looks like they're all locked.
I wonder what this thing does.
Well, it's got a lever.
Can you pull that, Sigma?
Sure thing. Wow, he doesn't even like no banter, no nothing. It's just straight up sure. Dang.
Yeah.
Huh? Well, that's interesting.
It opened the door on the right.
It seems kind of weird. I mean, why just that one? What about the other 2?
Details hardly seems important to me. They gave us the way forward. I say we take it. Come along now.
Without waiting for a response, Alice strode off towards the open door. Clover and I hurried to follow. Where are we going?
I went down the rabbit hole further. I hate how I now hear Rouge the Bat in the
We're finally at the pantry. It was only a matter of time.
Yeesh. Oh, Laura Bailey is Luna.
Whoa, this is amazing.
Lord, fuck, she's talented.
Yeah.
Who'd ever need this much underwear?
What? What?
Well, I mean, all these boxes and stuff are panties, right?
Yes, Clover.
Yeah.
They are panties.
Yeah, that's right, Clover.
And there
Clearly.
are a lot of boxes.
This is just a panty facility.
All these boxes and
Clearly.
stuff, these are panties, right? And there are a lot of boxers. Panties.
Isn't that what it said on the door?
Clover dear, it didn't say panty.
It said pantry. Honey, no.
Honey, sweetie.
Honey, no.
Please.
Pantry?
It's where you keep food.
Oh, I guess that makes more sense.
Her face had turned an especially amusing shade of red. What do you think that thing is?
I'd say it's a water storage tank.
It's totally full of water.
I'm already loving the interaction between these three.
Mm.
And
The
considering
stuff
this
on the
is
shelves looks
the...
like it's mostly bread, maybe a few pastries, but no panties.
Considering that this is the last kind of unused route that we're going down, that's, you know what, it was worth the wait.
So, fun fact about Alice's voice.
Yes.
She's barely in anything.
Really?
Yeah, from Virtue's Last Reward, she was Alice, and then 2 years later, she was in a game called Mind Zero, and then the next game she was in was Catherine Full Body, as the fucking old, as the Lindsay and Martha, the fucking old, what's the fucking word? Like they see into the future, essentially. Like, what's the fuck is the word for that?
I was gonna say
Not
prophet.
psychic.
I was gonna say prophet, but that's not it either.
They have foresight.
Right.
They've like, you know what I mean.
Yes.
But yeah, she reprises her role as both the old women from Catherine. And I'm looking back through the list, and she's been in a few anime and also Digimon, but not really many games. She was in like Trauma Team, Code Geass, Lucky Star, the anime.
She was in
Shin
Trauma Team.
Megami Tensei Devil Survivor Overclocked, and Persona 2. Like that's all.
Wow.
That's all I'm getting from her.
Not even listing like uncredited roles.
The only uncredited role I see is additional voices in Saints Row the Third.
Either she got a lot of money from the little stuff that she was in, or that this was not her main source of income.
Well, it seems like she was mostly in anime, so.
Well, if those anime went on for a while, like for seasons, then I could definitely see why she wouldn't be in much.
And there's a lot of Digimon stuff. I know Lucky Star went on for a while. Ghost in the Shell, Wolf's Rain, Power Rangers Wild Force. That's funny.
Let's I was gonna say let's put a stopper on this rabbit hole. I want to try to wrap things up.
No, that again, there wasn't much, so that's all I had.
Right. A whole bunch of food, huh?
Clover was right that there's a lot, though.
Looks like you could live here for quite a while.
I'd have to agree.
What do you think this place is for?
Maybe it's where they quarantine sick people.
What?
Didn't we tell you about Radical 6?
I guess that story really was true.
You're saying that the reason they've got all this food and water is so they can keep infected people here? It's ridiculous. I'm not infected with some... Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, you are.
But you don't know it. But you 100% are.
Yeah. I'm not infected with some weird-ass disease. I don't want to spend the rest of my life locked up in a metal box. Metal box. Metal box.
Me either.
You're projecting, Rob.
Shut up. I'm infected. You're infected, Alice. You're just crazy, Clover.
Giving us food is all well and good, but no spare underwear? That's unforgivable.
That's unforgivable.
Why are we still talking about panties?
Seriously? How long are you guys going to keep making fun of me for that?
As long as it keeps being funny. Alright, well, we need to search this room. Let's start. Let's not.
In a week.
Let's not, yeah. Well, we certainly got more cowbell.
We certainly do got more cowbell. Also, is it weird to know that the fucking K is voiced by Knuckles?
The actual voice of Knuckles?
The actual voice of Knuckles.
Jesus.
And Cell? What the fuck?
What?
Oh, in Dragon Ball Z for Connect, he was Imperfect Cell, Perfect Cell, and Semi-Perfect Cell.
That's funny. Alright. Well, this was certainly
I also saw him in Pillars shit somewhere on one of the lists, but yeah.
Well, this was certainly a jam-packed stream. I love this game. It's great. It's frustrating at times, but it's great.
It's great. It's also really fucking. It's so much. it like you.
Yeah.
Brain.
Yeah. All right. So outro shit. Again, this is a general schedule. There's no guarantee it's going to happen. Because Lord knows stuff crops up at the last minute all the time. Tomorrow would be more Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire with PJ and Suzie. Wednesday is either a coin toss between more Phoenix Wright Spirit of Justice or continuing and possibly finishing the prologue demo for Triangle Strategy. Thursday is not going to be anything because I'm visiting my dad. Friday is going to hopefully be more Three Houses with everybody. Saturday we'll get to in a minute. Sunday is nothing. And then Monday we rejoin here for some more Virtue's Last Reward. In terms of video stuff, I'm working on stuff in the background slowly but surely. I'm basically on pace with Chris at this point where, like, we have stuff, we just need to get to it. So I'm not making any sort of announcements regarding that at this time. Chris, what's going on with your channel, bud?
Pokemon's on Friday.
On Friday?
Friday, Saturday.
You fucking take my time slot.
Fucking Saturday. Pokemon's on Saturday.
Are we gonna beat the ultimate boss of the contest hall?
Yes, I hope so.
Just blow it the fuck up. PJ's channel is not dead, and will continue to be not dead. Susie's channels are not dead. Gaming channel specifically. Art channel has actually had some stuff on it recently, which now that I think about it, I need to catch up on. I have not seen at least 3 weeks worth at this point. But she's been working on art stuff, and she is a fantastic artist. If you were here for the beginning of the stream, this little picture right here was a commission that I had her do of all of us in our poke forms, just kind of hanging out and trying to play video games. And also the
Umbreon's hat is still not canon, but Suzie refuses to draw Fedora.
The icon for her was also made by her, so she's a fantastic artist. Commissions are open, so if you ever want to commission her, she'd be more than happy for the money. But also do the art. And if you haven't checked out her art channel, Rowan Rose, which by the way, everything is down in the description for your convenience, check that out. She's also running an Etsy where right now she just has a 3-card tarot going on, but eventually she's going to add more. Check out all these channels. We love what we do. Some of us get to do it more than others. Even if stuff is not being uploaded in the present right now, you can always check in the past for stuff that you might like. Watch through it, because that's all the algorithm cares about right now. But if you want to show us further support, you can always leave a like, leave a comment. If you want to follow us more, there's that subscribe button, and click that bell so you're notified of everything that we do when we get around to it. But there's also the 5th member of our group, that is Pooja, or Smiley, depending on how you want to address her. She doesn't run a channel, but she joins us from time to time. She's actually in the stuff that I'm editing in the background right now, as well as the Three Houses series that we have going on as a group, which, and I will mention this until the end of fucking time, she is not accustomed to the voice acting that we usually do in these streams, but she is doing a fan-fucking-tastic job with the voices that we've given her. And I'm very proud of her for that.
And we'll continue to give her.
And then she's also part of the Pokemon series on Chris's channel as well. We are not going anywhere. We are not going anywhere anytime soon. We may take breaks every now and again, but in terms of like long term, we're always going to be back because there are so many projects we have to do for each stream day listed here. Not even accounting for other channel stuff. I mean, hell. Luckily, it's shaky. Luckily, the Nintendo Direct that just happened did not give us any more ammo, but we have plenty in the chamber.
Are you sure?
That's why I said it was shaky. But anyway,
I'm downright fucked from the Direct.
I'm saying
three new series right there.
Oh, okay. All right. Then let me rephrase. In terms of personal, like my own channel, I did not get as much ammo.
Yeah, you didn't get much ammo. I got like 2 bullets and a fucking nuke.
You got a shotgun blast.
I got 2 full bullets directly into my chest and a giant nuke that says Mario Strikers on it directly into my forehead.
And that nuke is in the shape of a soccer ball.
Yeah, it's a soccer nuke.
Yeah. But yeah, we're going to be here for quite a while. So as an audience, I want to thank you guys as well for joining us, whether you're actively talking to us in the chat, whether you're lurking, whether you have this on later, after the stream is long done, whether you have this on as background noise, in whatever capacity you turn on this content and hopefully enjoy it. Thank you for taking time out of your days to do so, and we hope to see you guys involved in future projects, be that videos or streams, in the comments and chat respectively, because it's always nice to know that you guys are enjoying the stuff as much as we enjoy putting it out. But it's getting late. We're ending a lot later than I usually like to end these streams. So we're gonna head on out. If you don't care about anything else that was listed, we will see you guys here next Monday for some more Virtue's Last Reward. Otherwise, I will catch you guys across the channels over the next coming week. So, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later. Good night, everybody.